walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. We can learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If we could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. We can learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Hello. Oops. Welcome to Shadowrun Dragonfall. There we go. Alright. We have the 50,000. Alright, we also have some paid data. No unread messages. Post-pay data. Post-Harrow's bribe records. Alright, that's fine. Oh god. Lots of VBS traffic. Kaboom! Feel that shake a few hours ago? Not an earthquake, as your facility went sky high downtown. Boom! Can see the smoke from here. A friend of mine down there says it was a power spike that blew the generators. I doubt it. Only Shadowrunners have that sense of flair. You're kidding me. That huge one that sprung up 6 months ago? Place supposed to cost millions to build. If it was runners, hope they got a major payday. No way I'd go anywhere near an ASI facility without a truck full of ammo and a mage watching my back. Isn't that what any runner does? Anywhere? Honestly, the power spike version sounds more likely. I've walked past the facility and they have guards posted at the door 24/7. Not to mention the automated turret systems backing them up. No way someone got paid to waltz through that scheisse. No way. We literally did walk through that scheisse. We didn't even seek through it. We just blew it all up. It wasn't very hard. So dig this. Apparently there were some survivors wandering around a U-Bahn station near the blast site. Some Bumona folks approached to see if they had accounts. One of them said they had to keep running. And they all took off down the tunnel. Well, that wasn't us. That's just dumb. Well, sure, with a blast that magnitude, they were probably all in shock. Found another post about a bunch of glossy-eyed people wandering around. It said they were all wearing hospital gowns. Oh, this is right, about the clone people, whatever they are, that we released. The Bumana people must have hooked them up. They keep all kinds of medical gear in their rescue wagons. Maybe. Or maybe they're ASI guinea pigs. Correct. Please help me find my daughter. Please help me find my daughter. She ran away from home. She is human. In her early 20s. With short blonde hair and data jack. She was last seen wearing a light blue dress. This is not exactly the place to be looking for missing kids. How did you even get in here? I paid good money to get on here. I was told you people could help. If you got the new yen, you came to the right place. I sent you a number that you can reach me at. The old help me find my missing kid routine at Classic. My money is on escaped wage slave. Make sure you do your homework, Ruby. Reminds me of the, like, seen stories of people, the, like, missing persons thing reports sometimes you'll see on Twitter and stuff, that sometimes they are, according to the stories, sometimes they are, like, abusers looking to find people who've run away from them, like abusive husbands, stuff like that. Is horrifyingly plausible. So, F state protection. The writers have it on good authority that the Lobachevsky Syndicate is eyeing shot nests for expansion. For the good of the Flux, we should keep a watchful eye on this situation. See attached file for data details. Ah, shuck, villain writers. Is this the data from what we recovered with Iger? Okay, bad news to Shatten Nest, but if the Rambach isn't going to stop them, and I hear Surf Turf is out of the picture, well, I'm sure there's some Polyclub out there who wants that piece of the pie. I know we've got enough of them. I know the Humanis has some presence there, but I doubt they'll fight the Russians too much. I'd say they're far more likely to form a partnership. Yeah, I don't think you'd rely on the KKK to keep out the... Let's see, I've got solar panels like everybody, but does anyone have experience with these mana turbine services? I'm off the grid, so there's sometimes when I need to do some late night decking or maintenance on my telescoping limbs. This is Inspector Gadget? Is that the thing where a mage comes by and drops some juice into a generator? My buddy was telling me about them last week. The turbine spins the mana around and the charge lasts for weeks, he said. They're a scam, chummer. The mage is going to be out there with your money before you realize how much power you've actually got. Better off pedaling a bike battery. Corp Tracers. Anyone have a good backup plan for when you get stuck with a tracer? I only managed to bug out of my apartment after a corp hit squad came knocking. Lesson learned. Pat yourself down a couple of times. Make sure you don't have a tail. But if I missed something, I'd rather keep my safe houses, safe? I've had good luck with RF blockers. I have a jamming grid set up near my safe house. It projects any signals to a few miles away where I've got some cameras placed. So when someone shows up there, I know they're trying to find me. Then I do a thorough sweep to find the tracker. Sharp. How long does that go on before they give up? Usually, rule of threes. I keep reprojecting the signal at different locations. In my experience, they give up if the third one is a dead end and stop listening to that RF signal. I don't know how that works and how they can't follow it or triangulate it, but sure. It's cool. Open the jobs. Just the one, which we don't want to do. So I think, yeah, we've got our 50,000. Barely. But, we've talked to everyone. Okay. We talked to everyone, so I think, well, let's talk to Paul, see if Paul has anything to say. Nope, okay. Sure, yeah, I mean, now we just gotta do our thing. Axel sucks in a deep breath. He suddenly looks as though an enormous weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Yes, very good. Excellent, in fact. It's been a long time coming. You're telling me. Axel turns to open a file on his computer. Alright, before you make this transfer, there are a few things you should know. First, this is a one-way operation. Once the funds have been transferred to the cred stick, the only person to be able to access them is Alice. As far as the team is concerned, the money will simply disappear. Well, it's not like we were planning on doing anything else with it anyway. Yeah, I mean, if we can't trust Alice at this point, like, that was a problem to be solved a long time ago. Secondly, once you make your way to the rabbit hole with the funds, it's go time. I trust you understand what I mean by that. Go ahead and clarify it for me. What I mean is retrieving Alice's information will be your only priority. No more distractions, no more side work. I'll busy myself canceling your remaining jobs and smoothing any ruffled feathers. Okay, well, we don't have any, so... Just that you need to be sure before committing to this. Time is important. A great dragon wants us dead, and that is not something to take lightly. But you shouldn't return to the rabbit hole until you're prepared to act. If you have any doubts, then I'd urge you to wait. This doesn't really make sense, but... in terms of, like, we got the information, there's nothing's going to change by giving us this information. Considering she's just waiting on payment. But, it's a game structure thing of like, hey, you're heading into the end game. Figure out, do all your side quests before you commit to this. Understand, I'm ready to proceed. Excellent. The password is Volkling. I don't know what that means. Once you're en route to the rabbit hole with the funds for Alice's payment, I will cancel the team's remaining obligations. I have to say, Cade, this lifts an enormous weight off my shoulders. When Monica brought you on board, I was initially unsure about you. I would never have said that to anyone else, of course. But I kept you under a watchful eye. I can see now that I needed to have doubted her judgment. She chose her successor well. Now please, go fetch the information from Alice. Claps a hand on your shoulder. We're one step closer to surviving this mess. go. Oh. Oh, wait. Volklingen? Or with an S? Okay, not with an S. The funds disappear from your account. Moments later, a message pops up on the screen. Transfer complete. Sitting at its dock on the keyboard, a green LED blooms to life on Alice's cred stick. The trigger's been pulled. The rabbit hole awaits. Alright, kids. Let's go. Let's go down the rabbit hole. God, I didn't even think about Alice. Right, of course. Yeah, did I got my like cyber limbs last time. Yeah. Travel to the rabbit hole at the Altstadt Spandau U-Bahn station to retrieve Alice's data. Isn't digging this into this stuff maybe gonna make her a target? Shouldn't that be like something we're worried about? Not like because, you know, the moral of it, but like maybe she gets killed or before she gets the data or she gets turned to betray us or, you know, something. I don't know. The tiny cred stick feels heavy in your pocket, fat with the weight of hard-earned 1 new yen. The U-Bahn station swallows you up and sends you hurtling down the rabbit hole, towards Alice, towards the information you've bled for. The train pulls to a stop, and the doors hiss open to the dark old platform. With luck, answers lie ahead. Yeah, down the rabbit hole. God. Something just occurred to me because I was thinking about how the weirdness of like it's a digital currency, but they have essentially, you know, like cred sticks, like these things that can carry that currency that are completely anonymous. And like, why would you? It's a weird hardware like thing to make that basically, you know, is used for stories like this, but the most of the people would not have it used for. Like, the governments do not want, and corporations really don't want a cash economy. They want everything tracked because then they know what's going on. It's the point of a digital currency. But then I kind of realized also, like, you know, people that Bitcoin is the thing. Although Bitcoin is not anonymous and not untracked, but there's an idea that it is. Alright, let's go access the arcade machine again. Alice's console stands alone against the filthy wall of the U-Bahn platform. The colorful sprites that flicker across the screen stand in sharp contrast to the surrounding grime. Insert Alice's payment into the machine. Cred stick port in the machine greedily accepts your payment. You watch as the black plastic of the cred stick case disappears in the console. Moments later, the familiar sight of Alice's office winks onto the screen. Something is wrong here. You can see it in Alice's face. Her eyes are open just a little too wide. Well, I did just say this. Her smile just a little too forced. It's a look that you've seen before all too often. Underneath her polished exterior, Alice, the Alice, is terrified. Alice? What's going... Hold a moment, I'm transferring your payment now. Alice's attention is fixed on the PDA mounted to her arm. Mounted to her wrist. A moment passes, then she nods, lowers her arm, and shifts her gaze to you. Her smile looks forced, and her eyes keep darting back to the clock on the wall. Everything seems to be in order. Good. How do we see the clock? Wouldn't it be behind where the camera is, if she's looking at it? What's up with the clock? You waiting for something? That seems the lead. Like, because this is the look of someone who's, like, at gunpoint behind the camera, right? So I don't really want to say, like, what's going on? Like, without a word, she bends to grab something from under her desk. A moment later, she lifts an aluminum briefcase on the desk. Your information. She flips the case on the desk, then shoves it towards the camera. That's not how cameras work, Alice. As the briefcase goes larger on the screen, you can hear the whine of motors spinning up in the arcade cabinet's guts. With a smooth mechanical motion, a generic brand optical chip slides out of the payment port in front of you. Alice kicks her seat back and stands. Her movements are becoming more and more erratic. Your answers are on the chip. She checks the clock again. Now, if you excuse me, I have to run. If I have questions about your findings... There's a simulacrum of my persona on that chip. Okay, sure there is. Ask it, that's what it's there for. Oh, and Cade Wolf, a free piece of advice for you. You should drop your search for Vauclair. Drop it now, and run far, far away. If you don't, you're gonna get yourself killed. She leans in to stare into the camera. On the screen, you can see that her eyes are badly bloodshot. And stay out of the Matrix, Cade Wolf. It isn't safe. Abruptly, the screen goes black. Alice is gone. The optical chip sits in its cradle, waiting for you to take it. The instant the chip leaves its cradle, the machine reboots itself. You are, again, alone. Well, you know, it's just how it goes. Yeah, we can't get this. Even though we have 9 intelligence from our cyberware. Cyberware did not actually give us anything. That's pretty annoying, to be honest. The good news is I can get this, which gets me this. Yeah, I'm now at 9 drone combat, so I have +1 from my outfit. I'd like to get some more decking, but drones are probably more important. I don't know if that's true, but... As you settle in for your trip back to the Kreutz Bazaar, you can feel the rest of the world compartmentalize and fall away. No more distractions, just you, the train, and the optical chip. It sits in your pocket like a hot stone, impossible to ignore. Should I be going anywhere alone at this point? Shouldn't the team come with me just for like, because we don't know when we're going to get ambushed? We already got ambushed on the train once. Train ramps up to speed, filling the air with a monotonous electric whir. The sound is soft and low and urgent, like the droning wings. I don't think that's gonna work. Alright, that might work. Like the droning wings of an enormous insect. It'd be soothing if your mind weren't occupied with other matters. The droning wings of an enormous insect are not going to be soothing no matter what. All at once, the monotony is broken. Your PDA is buzzing. A quick glance at the screen tells you that you're receiving a call. Paul Amsel is on the other end. You hit the receive button on your PDA. One look at the grainy image that blossoms to life on the screen is enough to tell you that something has gone terribly wrong. The strangled sounds of panicked breathing punch through your PDA's tiny speakers. In the image window, you can see the outlines of figures silhouetted against the backdrop of Amsel's shop. The view rotates, bringing them towards the center of the frame. Oh god! Hi! The image sharpens. In the center of the screen stands an enormous orc in battle armor, a hand cannon leveled at something just out of frame. His face is a shiny mat of grafted tissue, his smile like something out of a nightmare. You watch powerless as the orc's grin widens. I don't feel like I want to say anything because I don't know if Paul is like hiding. I don't know what's going on. Like if you just pointed at something, I guess I could try to distract him by yelling at him momentarily, but then he's gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a call." Your frantic breaths that you hear coming from off-screen increase in frequency. From off-screen, you hear Amsel's frantic voice. Oh yeah, see? He's trying to do something. Audrin, please, tell me what this is about. What are the Firewing's plans? You're gonna kill me anyway. Don't send me to the grave without... Oh god. Your stomach drops as the gun bucks and roars in the orc's hand. Where's the rest of the team? Your view on the PDA pitches wildly, then comes to a sudden stop with a violent cracking sound. A burst of static floods the screen. Moments later, a dark shape falls into view with equivalent force. You hear the unmistakable sound of bone crunching against hardwood. The camera auto-adjusts and the dark shape swims into focus. You're staring into... Oh god, no! That's terrible! And through the dripping, cavernous ruin of what was once a human head. I don't need that game. Oh no! The remnants of the face that remain are enough to confirm what your gut already knows. The body on the screen is that of Paul Amsel. I don't need this kind of graphic imagery game. From out of frame, far away, you can hear another voice, a woman, young from the sound of it, with a military cadence. What now, sir? Now we press our advantage. Jam their comms, Ortega. The sound of hurried motion. The sounds of hurried motion recede into the background. Alright, remember people, Amsel was the brains of the operation, but the rest will put up a lot more fight. Flush him out, and take him down, one by one. Well, where are they? They're all usually just hanging out there. Like, how I don't understand how they got him alone, if they weren't there. Another voice chimes in, a young man this time. Sir, look at Amsel's wrist. PDA. I think that it's recording. God fucking damn it. You hear the roar of another gunshot and the screen goes dark. Your vision swims and the screen of your PDA seems to fade away. The impact of what you just witnessed hammers you in the gut over and over again. Amsel is dead. The Kreuz Bazaar is under attack. And it's entirely possible that an ambush party is already waiting to meet you at the U-Bahn platform. Why can we call the rest of the party? Like, figure out what's going on? Whatever your attackers have planned, you won't be able to do much about it from here. The train is speeding towards the Kreuz Bazaar station. No more stops between you and the enemy. Nothing to do but prepare yourself and wait. I could call. Yeah. See. Okay, here's Iger. The barrel of Iger's rifle swings upwards. She emerges from cover, turning to face you. About time you showed up. The light plays off of Iger's face like a streetlight on rain-slick asphalt. Her face, neck, and chest are sheeted in slick, dark liquid. Blood. A lot of blood. Hi, Daimon. Oh, were we supposed to give a damn about Amsel? Well, the description was graphic enough to upset me, even though I don't really care about him as a character. Blood, blood, blood. What is it? Black, foul-smelling blood? And bits of sick? I'm trying to remember. Jesus, you're a mess. Bastards came at me with a knife? Iger wipes her mouth with the back of her hand. Under the circumstances, maintaining my personal cleanliness wasn't a top priority. Besides, with a jerk, she hoists a corpse up from behind the makeshift barricade. A young man, maybe in his early 20s, his eyes frozen wide in surprise. What's left of his throat hangs down in ragged flaps. Jesus! The other guy looks worse. Good God. God gave me tusks for a reason. I don't think he'll mind that I used them. Those are tiny little tusks! Did you just bite his throat out? Like, Jesus. Did you meet with Alice? Do you have our information? Yeah, I got it. An optical chip. We'll have to use my mission computer to open it. Do we have to use that mission computer? I feel like there are other computers that are not currently in a room occupied by lots of angry, hostile forces. Whatever's on that chip, these bastards don't want us to read us. All the more reason to do exactly that, after we put the rest of them in the ground, that is. Iger. They killed Paul. I saw it. Iger's expression hardens. Yeah, I know. He had all of us patched in on that call. We all saw what happened. Oh, well, nice group chat. You'd have to turn your head like 60 degrees to the side and nibble for a minute to get anywhere. Yeah, I don't feel like those... I don't know. I figured they'd try to ambush you at the platform, ventilate the train, take you out, cut off a potential escape route in the process. She shrugs. That's what I would do. So I hightailed it out here and set up an ambush on my own. Where was everyone? Where is everyone that they're not... Like, I can buy that, you know, sometimes, obviously, people might leave to go do errands or something. But, like, all of them, all at once, weren't there? They're always all there when I'm there. Thanks, Edgar. She smirks at you. Save it. I'm here to protect the optical chip. Thing cost us 50 grand, after all. Anyway, that's enough talk. We got a job to do. Edgar swings her rifle up and over his shoulder. There are an unknown number of hostiles topside. They're well-equipped, decently trained, and hell-bent on killing us. The last I heard, Glory was on the north end of town. Dietrich was getting coffee. Okay, Dietrich was out getting coffee. Okay, see, that's a thing. But where were the rest of you doing? Glory was on the north end of town. Dietrich was out getting coffee, and all hell broke loose. Let's go get them. Yeah, what was Glory doing? All right, our friends need help. Let's go give it to them. Oh, +1 action point. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Okay, so we just get a bonus action point? That's interesting. So, let's see. Oops. Find Glory, find Dietrich, the team must survive. I guess Blitz doesn't... Is Blitz just like, we don't care about Blitz? I don't know what's like... Oh, hi, guys. Oh, wait. Who's who here? 'Cause... Can I not go back? Oh, that's not a... Okay, I can't take cover back there. Is there any cover here? The answer is basically no. Does have a lot of AP though. There we go. That's good. Oh yeah, I've got bonus AP. Nice. That means I'm actually gonna have an action when both my drones are out. I don't have a weapon, so other than the grenade launcher, which I really don't want to be firing. Yeah, I guess I go there. That's probably the best one. So this is full cover. It's half cover. It's a lot closer. Go here. Oh yeah, she doesn't have her AK like she usually does, which is unfortunate. Alright. Kill this guy. You missed an 82% shot. Alright, well that guy's dead. I don't know where this, like, Hellhound is from. I also wonder what happened to all the civilians. I hope they're not dead. I hope they just ran away. Oh my god. I feel like... See, the thing about grenades and grenade launchers is if you miss, it's not just like the bullet goes nowhere. The grenade goes somewhere. Darmont says, just spent a whole fucking hour and a half trying to find the relaunched elusive target in Hitman. Apparently we kept doing laps around Marrakesh and missing each other. Oh my god. Yep, I missed. Oh wow, I have... No, okay, I was like, do I have another action point? That would be crazy. I do not. No. Probably aim shot it. Wow, this thing can... Holy shit, this shotgun she's got now can burst fire. Well, that's pretty hilarious. Go somewhere where you get a better shot. Wow. It's just like... What's the most garbage you could get? There we go. Something ahead of you lets out a low, rumbling growl from the shadows. A primordial sound that echoes down the snowy streets. Is it the hellhound that's been... It steps into the light. Oh, it's not a hellhound, it's Dante! What?! Frankly, by the time I finally laid eyes on her, I was so glad I forgot my cunning and beautiful plan to poison her and just fucking unloaded and legged it. It's understandable. Dante, even from a distance, you could feel the heat radiating from the enormous dog's body. He locks eyes with you, and you can see the fire burning within them. He takes a step towards you, hackles raised. Iger glances at you. Her voice is calm, but you can see the unease on her face. I forgot to mention, fearless leader, your dog's acting funny. What the hell happened to him seems appropriate, since he seems to have turned into a hellhound. Beats me. I caught sight of him on the way down to the U-Bahn platform, and he looked normal enough. Then one of those bastards took a shot at him and winged him. Big mistake. Dante got mad. Real mad. He started shaking and twitching. I saw fire in his eyes. He was on the guy before I could blink. And you don't mean metaphorical fire. You mean literal fire, because he was breathing fire on those people. A few seconds later... Okay, better... A few seconds later, the shooter was a red smear on the sidewalk, and Dante, Iger stabs his thumb in the dog's direction, looked like this. I hope I don't need anything to be able to do this. I better not like to be able to recruit Dante. Hey Dante, hey boy, how you doing? Dante lowers his head, the hackles on the back of his neck standing stiff. He takes another step towards you and Iger. I don't think this is working. It'll work. Easy, buddy. Easy now. Yeah, he loves me. Slowly, the wind begins to shift, and he sniffs the air, looking from you to Iger, then back to you. Acknowledgement washes across his face, and his expression softens. His ears stand back up, and you can swear that you see him smile. Dante takes his place by your side. Yeah. Well, whatever he is, I'm glad he's on our team. Let's find the others. Hulk dog. Yeah, apparently. Oh, cats, you keep... Oh, never mind. That was... I thought you moved again, but that was just you curled up. That wasn't your butt. Alright, what's Hulk Dog look like? Dante, 70 hit points, 7 armor. He's got 8 close combat, but only 5 unarmed, but okay. He somehow has 7 spell casting. Is that for his fire breath? He's got the same armor as Iger does. Wow, I have more armor. I guess those cyber upgrades were good. Where's Dante? There he is. Hey, boy. So... Can we go up here? No. We still can't cross that barrier. Okay, because it said Glory was on the north side of town. Dante has done a better job of attributing his stats than anyone else in the party. That is true. I mean, other than me. But, like, as far as the NPCs go, he's by far got the best. Can I actually see, like, does he have... Oh, yeah, here we go. He's got spells. Okay, so he's got a weapon, Chomp, which doesn't have very good damage, it seems like. Yeah, very poor damage on the bite. But he's got Flame Breath. Okay, which burns, so ongoing damage. Petrify. Target loses all AP. Wow. Seems good. And Fireball. Which is, yeah, good. Another ongoing damage thing, but 16 initial damage in an AoE. That's pretty good. Oh, he's got doggy treats! Oh my god, look at his doggy treats! Oh. He can't breathe fire every turn though, so he's gonna have to rely. He's gonna have to use this sometimes, which is pretty shitty. Can we? I guess we shouldn't try to go in there. Oh man, everybody better not be dead. What's the... Alright, we found Glory. Oh, we got Vanguard, Mercenary, Mercenary. Oh, we got Glory because she's up here. We like immediately have control of her. It's interesting. Okay. Where can you go where you actually have cover? I guess you could go there, but I was hoping to be able to fire on these guys with you. Yeah, I might have to run her up there. I'm sure the Cade Wolf Community Center will be a fortress. I hope so. My God, if there was like an effect of you having spent all that money to upgrade that place, that was like an actual effect here, that would be so hilarious. Oh wow. Oh, that's from her side quest, I guess. I did not know that. That's really cool. Is there any better cover? I don't think so. I think you're going there. And not fighting, or not slashing anyone yet. What? Oh, they're on Overwatch. Okay. Well, that is annoying that I didn't know that, but... Yeah, I kind of want to run you up here. Except I think even if I do that, I'm not going to be able to shoot that person, which is who I really want to shoot. Can you shoot that person right now? Oh, you can. Alright. Yes, please don't miss. Thank you. Sure, just... You know what, actually, can you fire a grenade at these guys? Because... Well, you missed, but no. I was like, there's two targets there. Maybe it'll miss and hit the other one. Oh, I should have actually used that to get into cover, I suppose, but... Oh, shit. Fuck! Shit, I thought I had the other robot, but I did not. So that's bad. Oh, you can rip armor, okay. Sure. Fireball, flame breath. Seems good. Oh. Allies within range of 3 gain +1 movement. Yeah, that's not very good useful. But oh, this says damage 12 rather than damage 3. Okay, so that's better. Yeah, just go stun him. Or go rather just attack him. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, come on. Oh, he fucking healed? What an asshole. Is he not? Oh my god, he's not dead. Alright, now he's dead. Okay. That's what I thought. Claw time. Ouch. You need to heal yourself. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Come on. There we go. Hey, Glory! Oh, I don't have any dialogue with you. Also, where's the bar? Can I go? I guess they just closed up. They just closed their doors. Like, come on, I want to get Lucky Strike. She's probably like, this is not my fight. Staying out of this shit. Oh, I can at least investigate the door. Door is locked. Well, no shit. What's the... Oh, I guess I can't look at it again anyway. There's another, yeah, there's the other U-Bahn station. I don't think I've ever gone back here. Like, back down this little area. Whoop. What the hell's he doing? What? I don't think I'm supposed to trigger that from here. Is my assumption. All right, let's blow up these guys. Yeah. That's what I like to see, Iger. Yep, that's what I like to see. You can't see, so I think you need to go over here. Oh, okay. Well, that was it. Let's go around. I guess, where's... Oh, this is Talismongers, right? Oh, hey, here we go. Where's Dietrich? Oh, he's right there. Why do I only have 1 AP? That's annoying. $70 HP. Let's probably kill the mage. Adrenal pump. Eat up. Where? Okay. Yeah. It's good. Good, Dante. Alright, pretty good. Over here, boss! What? He's got a whole bunch of spells. Why does he have multiple electro cores? Guess that's cool. Oh, this one strips armor. This one doesn't. Okay. Oh, you can hit both of them. We'll do that and then run somewhere safer. There's nowhere safer. Guess this has half cover. Oh god. Hi, I didn't see you. What are you doing? Okay. Sure, buddy. Alright. Hello, doggy. Let's see, you have 2 attacks left. 42%. Just do that. Oh, it didn't kill him. Yeah, he doesn't really do that much damage still. Okay, I think you want to run over here. And ideally, oh yeah, that's good. Get the haste on. Oh, need to reload. Well, that's poor. Yeah. That's dangerously. I'm glad I moved Dietrich first. I think that guy's gonna have to come around here. Okay, you can't do anything. You can come up here and Overwatch. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Oh, you can shoot at Dante. Oh, don't shoot at Dante. Alright, well. Piece of crap. Glad to see you made it here alive. Dietrich straightens, his joints cracking out of the strain. He takes a step in your direction, his expression grim. Listen, boss, we've got problems. I mean, yeah, no shit. Why does he get dialogue and Glory doesn't? Saw a group of these jackasses peel off a few minutes ago. They made a beeline for the sewers. They were carrying bombs, Cade. Can't say what yield, but they looked big. Unless you fancy living in a crater, I suggest we hightail it down there. Where the hell's Blitz? Yeah, where's Blitz? You took off with Malit. Said something about jamming the attackers' comms. Don't worry about them. We gotta deal with those bombs. Oh my god, JC, a bomb! Sorry, that wasn't emotionless enough for that. It's hard to do it. Oh my god, JC, a bomb. Door has been boarded shut. Okay, that's probably good. So we need to go to the stewards. Okay. Kind of curious. Like, can we go into the? Into the hideout? Oh no! Oh, Paul. Paul's lifeless body like crumpled on the floor. The majority of his head has been slattered across the opposite wall. That just really is not necessary. DVD player is completely trashed. Some kind of automatic lockdown system has been engaged. Okay, so we can't access our, like, try to play the disc or anything until we do this. It'd be nice if we got some kind of like check-ins with the community people. Maybe we'll get that after this is over, based on like how you interacted with them throughout. You and your team descend into the sewers, footsteps echoing off the damp stone walls. You barely notice the smell. There's no time to waste. Aldrin's team of mercenaries is down here somewhere, racing to plant their explosive charges beneath the Keats. The fate of the Kreutz Bazaar is in your hands. Oh wow, and we're just immediately into... Okay. So we've been on this map before. I'm trying to remember how we get over here. I guess we just go over the bridge. Like that? Oh, except there's that too. Oh, deactivate all the bombs. So there's 3 bombs. Of course there are. Yeah, use your shit. Okay. A little worried we're gonna run into guys in there, but we didn't, so it's fine. Yeah, Dante. Go get him, Dante. Kind of want to just actually run forward with Dante. Yep. Hey, buddies. How's it going? What is that? Oh, is that one of the ghouls? Are the ghouls fighting for their home? Okay, that's good. Who the fuck is being... if you don't have the right stats, Dante's obedience hinges on how you treat him. Who the fuck is being mean to Dante? Oh, man. Okay, well, so I looked at the achievements list, and there is clearly, like, there's an achievement. It doesn't have the description because it's a hidden achievement, but there's an achievement for, like, a good Dante achievement and a bad Dante achievement, and, like, 1% or less than 1% of people had the bad Dante achievement. So I was like, I don't think I can screw this up, right? So yeah, that's what it must be, is that that's the people who are mean to Dante is an incredibly small number of people. Yeah, it is good. Okay, well, you haste Iger. Do the thing. She's out in the open here, but she's got her sniper rifle. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh, I should have aimed. Given her an aim bonus, but... give it 2, I guess. Glory. So Glory, you run in there. That takes a 3 and you have 4. Guess that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should have actually moved up to here, because the bots are on auto follow, so it would save me movement. Not that much movement, but I mean, the bot was closer. Good. Oh, come on, bot. Don't make me look bad. There you go. What are you doing? Oh, ow! Ow! Yeah, show him who's boss. Show him. There we go. Glory. Diffuse bomb. I'm glad it's that easy. Also, I hope there's not a time limit. How do we get over there? Oh, we have to go all the way around that way, I think. So we're gonna have to go back the way, basically the way we came. not get through there? I feel like I should probably get through there. God, I'd see. This is exactly what I was asking about the stuff about the community that affects this. So the ghouls helping you out is really good. Really happy about that. Sure, I don't know that I really want you to run over here, Dietrich, but... Oh, there's a guy in there. Okay, it's useful to know that there is a guy in there, even though I don't know that I should really be able to see that. I'm gonna need to heal this bot. I don't know that I think I have some stuff to heal. And I've actually got the actions now, which is weird. Yeah, if I go to... I only have one. I have to get a lot closer anyway. Hired mage. How much are they paying this guy to babysit a bomb until it blows him and everyone else up? So that's a reasonable question. Run ahead, Dante. Can you see anyone? Oh, yep, you can see a guy over there. And a guy here. Good. Guess you could get to here-ish. Probably take a shot. Yeah. I should probably just reload and hope that they're not firing. They probably will fire. Alright, so... You can actually attack that person. That seems reasonable. Just run in there. He overwatched with his fist. Yeah. Yeah, have fun with that, buddy. Oh, hey. Do you think it's dangerous to fire an AoE on the bomb? Nope, it's fine. I was like, is this bad? Alright, they're gonna shoot this guy. The droid. Or the robot, whatever. The drone. I guess it is better to maybe shoot at this guy. Oh, you missed anyway. Oh god, he's gonna grenade us! Oh, it was a flashbang. How do you flashbang a drone? Oh, he's also got a grenade. Oh, he's got a explosive grenade though. That was bad. Oh my god, did you just blow up my drone? You fucker. God damn it. You missed the 87% shot. Iger, sometimes. Do you think Dante can disable the bomb? Dante cannot disable the bomb. Alright, that's specifically accounted for. Darn. I really wanted him to be able to disable the bomb. Nobody needs healing except my damn robot. Yeah, let's just run Dante in here. Attack him. fire an aim shot. Alright. I like that he still has this. Oh, I was hoping to just like fling this out here, but I guess that is line of sight limited. And maybe if you run up here. Oh, there's a closed door. Damn. Alright. Run up here with our ghoul friends. He uses like one action to run away, and yeah, I got dump shocked. So I only have one action. I wonder if the ghoul can disable the bomb. It seems like he should. Stack up. Sure. You can overwatch the door. Oh, there actually is a timer. I didn't even notice. 6 rounds until the bombs explode. Okay, well that should be fine. Oh, sounded like a ghoul got shot with a shotgun. Hopefully he's okay. Wait, I have 3 actions? Oh, because I only have 1. Okay, sure. Why can I not? Okay. Guess I can't actually stand up against the door. Oh. Get your adrenal pump on. What are you guys doing? Really? God damn it. What is that? That's not cover. It's not even blocking. Hi Mary. What yes, what? I'm not sure what the question is, but I'm positive the answer is yes. Alright. Alright, let's come over here, I guess. I just came into you saying really in an exasperated tone. Oh, yeah. That was, Iger was like standing here and she didn't have line of sight to anyone. I was annoyed by that, so I had to move right here. Okay. Well, let's kill that guy. Yep. Like that. That's good. That's what I want to see. Well, let's kill the Conjurer. Ah, that butts. Also, how long until you kill Firewing? Oh man, flashbanged. Well, Firewing attacked the Quartz Bazaar with its mercenaries. So I think we're, you know, and we got the big speech about you need to finish all your side quests before you like continue on to this point. So I think, oh my god, Mother Flashbang, just really don't want them to be doing any actions. Yeah, our ghoul buddies though, they're fighting. You must be pretty close to that. I assume so. Seems like we're in the end game, so to speak. Do I have anything to... Not really. Like he can, I guess he can do one of these, but it's only gonna hit one person. It's not gonna hit more than one. Oh, that's a something. Wait, is that a bad guy? Oh, that's a bad guy. Okay, I can hit both these guys. Please don't miss. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit a ghoul. I didn't think a ghoul was in it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friends. Where's Dante? Oh, there's Dante. Okay, yeah, I think they're in this one. They're just not showing up as circles. But I think if I do this, it's okay. Oh no, you missed. Okay, well you still have that guy. So that's fine. Why don't I run up here and try and fire a grenade? I've never hit with that. It's gonna be hilarious if I ever do. 3 rounds until the bombs explode. Let's get Glory in here so she can disable it. Oh my god, you missed, Glory. Oh, these poor... Oh no, the ghoul! Oh god. Oh, the good news is I'm next to my robot. I can actually heal it. Yeah, yeah, do that shit. Oh, the Conjurer's trying to kill the Conjurer. The Conjuration is trying to kill the Conjurer. Okay. Which I believe will still kill it even though it's not loyal. But I don't remember. 40 hours into the game, still hasn't hit with a fucking grenade. Well, I got this grenade launcher from a mission. I'm not supposed to be able to have it. So the reason I don't have a weapon equipped is because you only have 3 weapon slots. And mine are drone, cyber deck. But for some reason I picked this up on a mission and it just hasn't gone away. So I still have it, but I can't use it. Like, I'm not proficient with it at all. So it's just, everything is terrible. Like, aim chance. Hi, Shibs. So I don't really know what's up with that. But it's kind of funny, I guess, when I do have actions that I get to use it. So... Oh, I can actually use this thing. I never use this thing. Because I usually have better things to do. Yeah, marked the target. Marking the target. Alright. Where's the bomb? Oh, the bomb's up there. Okay, let's kill that guy. Oh my god, really? Really, Glory? There you go. You didn't kill it? Alright, we'll just disable the bomb. Of all the weapons to carry around, we're not proficient with them. Grenade launchers seem pretty suboptimal. They do! It does. It doesn't seem good to me. But it's not my choice. I mean, in terms of being able to hurt other people, it seems like it'd be pretty good. Just throw grenades at these people. These are replenishing grenades, so... Oh, you missed? Okay, sure you did. Cannot hit adjacent targets. Can hit adjacent targets. Oh, is that a ghoul there? I hope that's not a ghoul behind them that I've just been wrecking with. If it is, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I think I still hit him. And I think it is a ghoul. Whoops. Alright, killed him. I mean, I've only hit them with AoEs, so hopefully they don't take that too far. Well, aren't they all dead? We disable the bombs. Oh, that thing's still alive. We gotta kill that. Okay. Oh, we're good. Let's head to the safe house. Take care of Paul. I guess you mean, like, prepare him for burial. The orc is gonna pay for this, said Iger. Conjuration I managed still counts. Yeah, I thought it was, I didn't realize it was still alive. I thought it was gonna die when the guy died. But I guess since it went rogue, it doesn't do that. Yes. Exit this location? I don't think there's anything here. You emerge from the foulness of the sewers, only to be met with the equally dark stench of cordite and death. I don't know what cordite is. Although you saved the Keats, it is far from unarmed. Residents wander the street dazed, holding their wounds, tending to others, observing the damage. The look in their eyes tells the story. Their illusion of safety has been shattered. You enter Paul Amsel's trade emporium, already knowing what you'll find there. The knowledge doesn't make the discovery any easier. I went in there! I already went in and saw the body. So yes, I know what I'm going to find. Oh, hi, Blitz. Welcome back. Once again, the team gathers around Paul Amsel, but tonight he has no more missions to offer and no advice to give. His body lies motionless on the hardwood, cooling in the night air. The ruin of his face has been hidden under a burlap tarp. Well, thank God. We don't need to hear any more about his ruined face. For several minutes, nobody speaks. Finally, Dietrich steps forward. I think we should say something about Paul. There's another moment of silence. Then Iger speaks up. I'll go. He was a good boss. He made good business deals. Cordite is an explosive used in bullets, apparently. Okay. So it's like primer. Iger brings herself to attention, stares straight ahead. Paul Amsel was an important member of this team, and he supported us well. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. That's rare. That's worthy of respect. It is just, he was a good businessman who was good at negotiating. She looks down at the body. There's a long pause before she speaks again. Thank you, Paul Amsel, for everything. Another pause. Her voice softens. He helped further the plot. It's true. I was out of position when they came for you. I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. The others shift uncomfortably, not knowing what to say. Glory breaks the awkward moment, her voice a frosty monotone. I appreciate what Amsel did for us. It's another loss, one that this team can't afford. Glory's eyes sweep across the ground and land on Amsel's body. Her expression is impossible to read. After a moment, she turns her head to look at you. Well, definitely not this one. Pleasing people is hard, no denying it. Paul was a good one, and will be missed. Dietrich nods in agreement and crosses himself. Yeah, he was. Goodbye, Paul. Gott sei mit dir. God is with you, I think. Or God be with you. I don't really remember what Zai means. Gingerly, Blitz steps forward. His hair is mussed, and there's a fresh bullet hole in his jacket. Okay. So he's at least getting shot at. It smells like smoke and blood and stale sweat. His hands tremble as he takes them out of his pockets. Well, I didn't know Paul as well as the rest of you, but you seem like a good guy. He shuffles his feet. I didn't want to see this happen at any rate. You okay, Blitz? Looks like you and Malit saw some action back there. I think we all saw some action. Drunk driving may kill a lot of people, but it also helps a lot of people get to work on time, so it's impossible to say if it's bad or not. What, SL? That's a drill tweet, right? But I'm not sure. Basically the level of depth they have to say about Paul. I gotcha. I mean, he was never... There's not a lot of depth to Paul in the first place. There's not much to say. Yeah. His eyes remain fixed on Amsel's body. I'll live. Don't tell me Malit's dead. Because that would make me upset. I like Malit. As if in turn, Dante lowers his head sadly and lets out a heavy sigh and closes his eyes. He's not all hellhoundish anymore. Did he unhulk? Oh yeah, we can see his 3D model's different too. We need to take care of his body. We can't leave it here there. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's unfortunate, but we gotta do something about that. I'll take care of it after we watch the chip. Don't worry, I know what to do. God, Iger, I mean, I think we all know what to do. I assume we've all buried bodies, but just being Shadowrunners, but be respectful, but be quick. After all, it is only a shell. Paul is with Monica now. We're all going to be with Monica soon if we don't do something. Firewind came after us once. She'll do it again. Yeah, why didn't Mr. Big Orc stick around? Oh my god, Taiwan! Fuck! Taiwan says, Paul had a good head for business and was the brains of this group. Sadly, both are now splattered all over the wall. God. Fuck. She doesn't care if she brings down an entire Keats to get to us. Can't argue that, boss. While Furoswinger lives, the Kreitz Bazaar is at risk. Our friends, our home, everything that Monica and Paul fought to protect. They'll all be destroyed if we don't put an end to her first. Did Paul fight to protect it? Like, other than, I guess, by raising money through mercenary work? Through, like, murdering people for money? Well, at least you can raid his closet for some orange soda and soy food. Come on, everyone. Let's get a look at this optical chip. I want to see what we're dealing with. Like, the nature of Shadowrunners is they don't fight for anything except for money. That's the whole point. They're mercs. So this, like, honor like, sort of idea of, like, that they're noble or something is just like, that's not really... Dante lifts his head and looks up at you mournfully. The feral aggression is gone from his eyes. He's changed. You can see it, but he's still Dante. Excuse me. So, Cade. Dante was very helpful out there, but I am concerned about his... fire breathing? Pretty cool trick, don't you think? Ability to petrify people he doesn't like and then rend their flesh with tooth and claw? It's handy. That's not hard to argue. He's not a normal jog, not by a long shot. Is he possessed? I assume you checked his aura and discovered he's part hellhound. Monica trained him for months to be combat ready. She did? This has never been... How would you never mention this, Glory? We had a hellhound in the house and Monica didn't tell us? For months? Well, Dietrich, why do you just not check things' auras as a matter of routine? I guess. Honor is definitely the name of a currency specific to the pair. Cade has him under control. Dante performed well in the field. Followed commands flawlessly. I have no concerns. Welcome to the team, Dante. Yeah. Yeah, good boy. Did we actually get the Dante achievement? Oh, we did, yeah. Dante joins the crew. Okay. Dante's Inferno is what it's called. Okay, so we can't talk to anyone. We can level people up, though. So, Iger gains an ability that... Oops, sorry. That reloads all our equipped weapons for 0 AP. 7 cooldown, okay. It's alright. Iger gains an ability that can target 2 enemies in 1 action. So that is not that useful, but it does have a very short cooldown. And it only costs 1 AP. I want to do Speed Loader, I think. Dragon Slayer's Wrath. The Dragon Slayer now harms all foes within 3 tiles of Dietrich for 16 damage. On subsequent rounds, targets take 5 HP damage and 1 AP damage. No. Dietrich is never anywhere near anyone. Oh yeah, we didn't look at what... Body +1, quickness +2, AP +1, range combat +1, dodge +1. I assume she already got these stat bonuses. We should make a choice, so that's where the AP comes from. Body +1, quickness +1, strength +1, charisma +1, willpower +1, AP +1, throwing weapons +1, spellcasting +1, conjuring +1, spirit summoning +2, spirit control +1. Dragon Slayer's Shield. Dietrich's Idol grows more powerful. Decreasing incoming damage by an additional 2 points. Okay, I don't think we've ever used this, or maybe used it once, but it's still more useful than the damage around him. Like, he's not going to be adjacent to people. Glory carries Bumona Platinum Trauma Kit on each mission, which brings that down characters at 100% HP. Okay. I don't think we need that. Glory carries a custom Ruger Super Warhawk revolver with hand-machined armor-piercing ammo. That's better. I still prefer... They made melee so much better that I actually do like using it, but... And Blitz. When Blitz is jacked in the Matrix, attacks on his physical body are reduced by 3 damage. Integrated Tactical Computer marks weak points in an opponent's armor. Blitz's mark ability now reduces the target's armor by 2. God, both of those are pretty shit. Oh yeah, we didn't look at this. Body +1, +1, strength +1, intelligence +1, range combat +1, close combat +2, throwing weapon. Why does she have throwing weapon skill? She has no throwing weapons she can use. Body attack +1, dodge +1, pistol +1, and armor +1. I guess this, but body +1, quickness +1, charisma +1, intelligence +2, really? Intelligence. AP +1, range combat +1, decking +2, drone control +1, SMG +1. Why is that not capitalized? ESP control +1, drone combat +1. Okay. Can we actually leave? Could we go talk to people? I'm gonna guess not, but that's... Oh, maybe we can. Oh yeah, they're all gathered around there, okay. Oh yeah, I can go talk to everyone. Okay, let's go see how everyone's doing after the attack. Hey buddy. I heard you helped us out. The attack was terrible, Cade. So much death. She shakes her head. I had not killed since I retired from running the shadows. Fuck! I'm never not gonna lose it over that. Not until today. I had not killed since I retired from running the shadows. You could at least say since I retired from Shadowrunning. That at least sounds like a thing someone would say, but you are not here to listen to me complain. She forces a smile. So what can I do for you? Name it, and I will provide. I just wanted to thank you for helping out. I heard, yeah, you helped out. Just wanted to say thanks. Where's I guess she's not out here. She's probably in the cafe. Or she's not. Well, I hope she's not dead. Jesus. Wow. Luca Dwyer still doesn't have anything to say. Turk is pale. His eyes, sunken into his head, are ringed by dark circles. We are closed today, Effendi. Would have locked the door, but the lock is broken. Now I must stand guard. Well, there's a lot of people in here for being closed. You look terrible, my friend. Tell me what's happened. He rubs his hand across his mouth. She better not be dead. During the attack on the Quartz Bazaar, they broke through the door, heavily armed. 2 of them. They broke through the door and just started shooting. No questions, no robbery, just shooting. Cammy, my girl, my little street rat. He holds his hand over his face, collects himself. God damn it! Yeah, I cared about her a lot more than Paul. I reached under the counter. I keep a gun there, you see. And they saw. Both of them turned on me. Goldschmidt, the fat idiot Goldschmidt, flung himself in my way. How he managed to move that great mass of a body so quickly is a mystery to me. He hung there, suspended in time, as they shot him, dancing on their bullets as they ripped him apart. But he shielded me long enough, Effendi. I was able to get to my gun and end those sons of whores. Sorry, Bert Ghazi. I'm sorry too. Such loss. Such loss. Still, it is good for us, I think. Healthy. I don't think it's healthy! Especially for the people who died! And it reminds us that even though we have created our little island of stability in the Kreutz Bazaar, this is still the Flex State, still Berlin, and the wolf is always at the door. The wolf is at the door in the entire world, not just the Flex State. That's the whole point of Shadowrun. Everywhere's a fucking hellscape where people can just shoot you. If we are to keep our home, we must be vigilant, and we need people like Monica, people like you, to keep it safe. Sagalan, my friend. Be healthy. Be strong. Wow, I can't believe they killed Cammy off screen and we don't even, like, get anything. Let's go visit Talus. Absinthe. As you approach the counter, you find Absinthe reading a small soy cap-stained booklet. The pages are old and weathered. Wow, she doesn't have any. She's just, like, totally fine, unfazed. What does not kill you makes you stronger. That includes if it kills your friends, apparently. Apparently! Algernon. Salutations, youngster. I believe that the Kreutz Bazaar is still standing thanks to you. It was a team effort. Monica would have done the same. I agree, and you have filled her shoes admirably. Now tell me, how may I serve you? You're in luck. I have a great many answers. Oh, we can ask about Dante. What can you tell me about Dante? He's not a normal dog. Indeed not. Dante is part hellhound. Bred to be an elite guard dog. I assume he has manifested some of his awakened abilities. Yeah, how did you know he was a hellhound? Monica bought him from me some time ago. He was a special order. She thought he could guard her Amsel while she was away on business. Well, that did not work out, did it? Is he dangerous? Well, I guess, should I be worried about him? Obviously, he's dangerous. I would keep him fed if I were you. I understand he likes soy jerky. But if what I've heard is true, he is bonded to you. Unless you mistreat him, you have nothing to worry about. Is there anything else that you need to know? Nope. Is the lady dancing gone? Yeah, I think dancing lady's gone. Now, where were you? All your guns. Cade Wolf, I'm glad to see you made it through the attack. Not all of mine were so lucky. Are you okay, Herr Metbach? No. I lost a niece today, but I'm doing a whole hell of a lot better than our attackers are. Those sons of bitches hit the wrong keats. I put 6 of them in the ground personally. When I find out who they are, where they lived, turns his head and spits. Ain't nothing gonna save those people. Shakes his head and returns his attention to you. But you didn't come here to listen to me rage. You're after a bit of a payback yourself, I'll wager. So what can I do to help you get it? No, I was actually just curious about how you're doing. Zach? How's Zach Flash doing? That was crazy, Matafrenda. Bullets flying, people dropping like fries. Crazy. Old Zach had to use his magic on a few of them. See that puddle over there? He lazily points to a yellow-green stain on the cobblestones. That then gives you a small nod. Yeah, that was one of them. Tacker, thy name is Goo. It does look like a blood stain. It looks more like somebody spilled his drink. He rolls his bugged out eyes. Yeah, sure, that's what it looks like to you. If you had the sight, you'd know better. Anyway, what can old Zach get for you? Can't talk to, is that old man? No, this is old man. Oh, you guys are both hanging, oh, you're hanging out over bodies. Well, that's not so fun. Alexi Lane looks to have endured the attack in Quartz Bazaar without injury. You find him surveying the damage with sad eyes. You alright? Troll shakes a heavy head, shows more weariness than wound. This should never have happened. Not here. It's one thing to strike an old man whose time is done, but to attack the Quartz Bazaar and endanger the lives of innocents, that is unforgivable. The cowards who ordered this attack will face justice. You have my word. There's a fine line between justice and vengeance, but right now I don't much care to make a distinction. Do whatever you must. For the Quartz Bazaar to remain safe, it needs people like you. Hey, Sam. Cade! What a relief it is to see you alive. Samuel wraps you in an enormous hug. You should know that your generosity has saved dozens of lives. Yeah! The Cade Wolf Fortress! What happened? When the attackers came, we all took refuge in the Cade Wolf Civic Center. Its strong walls and sturdy gate kept us all safe from harm. Had our people been on the street, had they been in our old building, which came under fire during the attack, none of them would be alive. We owe you, Cade, more now than ever. You may not look upon yourself as a hero, but to the people of the Quartz Bazaar, that is what you will always be. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, Mary says that is rad as fuck. It's very good. That makes me happy. Who's that? Oh, Simi's back. She's been gone. Alright, let's talk. Let's see if Lucky Strike has anything to say now. No. Okay, Lucky Strike has nothing to say about this. I guess they just closed the doors. Also, we played a shitload of table football while we waited for things to settle down. Hey, Simi, how's it going? In the aftermath of the attack, you're surprised to see Simi Kim has survived with only a few scraps and bruises. You saved us. As many as I could. So many more would be gone if you hadn't been there. Are you hurt? I lost my shoe when I was running, and then I fell. But Doc Escabel found me. He picked me up, took me with him. He hid me in a drawer. A drawer? Gave me a blanket, told me to be quiet. It was so dark and it smelled, but I didn't make a sound. Please tell me he didn't shove her in a morgue locker. I heard yelling, things breaking, and gunshots, I think. If I had one of my Sims, I could have just gone inside, but I didn't, so I had to stay out here. I don't know how long it was, but when the drawer opened, it was over. I'd say the doc owed you that one, kid. Yeah, he's still a shitbag. I guess so. I'm gonna go check on the others. Okay. I think the doctor is the only person we have left to talk to. Oh, he's still alive. Cade Wolf. Dr. Esfeld gives him a once-over and nods. I see that you made it through the attack relatively unscathed. Did you have any run-ins with the attackers? No. Truth be told, I was in surgery when the attackers hit, and they never disturbed my office. I spent the entire sorry event elbows deep in the abdomen of an elderly dwarf. His nephretic screen needed a tune-up. So he doesn't even want to talk. He's like, you know, hiding his good actions, his good deeds. Also, what is this texture? This just looks like a completely flat... Look, this looks like a body. This looks like a cartoon pancake. That's funny. Simi Kim tells a different story. The sound of Simi's name wipes the smile from his face. He stares at you, the color draining from his cheeks. Ah, yes, Kim. I didn't know the two of you were acquainted. Why the lie, Doc? You saved her. If anything, I'd think that you'd brag about it. Did we count all of Simi Kim's organs? It wasn't a lie, not completely. I was working on a patient when the fighting broke out. When I heard the gunshots, I ducked out of my office to find the girl. When I got back, I hid her away and went back into surgery. Thanks to a copious dose of isoflurane and nitrous oxide, my patient was blissfully unaware of the interruption. Simi also said she heard gunshots and breaking glass. Care to revise your story any further? Why are we pressing? He clearly doesn't want to... Whatever. I want to hear it, though. Esquivel's lips tightened in distaste. Please don't call her that. Her name is Kim. And yes, an attacker did break in partway through this operation. He fired his weapon into the wall and shattered some very delicate equipment. And? How'd you get rid of him? That will remain my secret. Suffice it to say that my experiences in Spain gave me a newfound appreciation for high lethality security systems. Let your imagination run wild from there. There's a long pause. Esquivel tries on another smile, but it falls away quickly. I don't intend to spend any longer on this, Cade, Wolf. I've already said my piece. I feel a certain level of responsibility for Kim's welfare, never mind why. So I take care of her as best I can. That's all I intend to say on the subject. So we can talk shop, or you can leave. Your choice. Oh, okay, bye. I think we got the story between them at some point, but I don't remember what it is. I think we talked to everyone. Alright guys, sorry I had to go check in on everyone. I'm back. Let's load up this thing. The cool... Oh, this is our thing. Oh, we have a message. Well, let's look at the message. Blitz. Oh, it's from Emily. Dear Cade Wolf, please tell Lucas, excuse me, I mean Blitz, that I'm proud of him for not being an idiot. His name's Lucas. In all seriousness, I know that his first impulse must have been to come riding to my rescue, despite the fact that I didn't want him to. The fact that he was willing to listen to me and stay away, well, it means a lot. I wish that I could tell him everything, so much has happened, but for now I'm afraid that I have to keep quiet. Lives depend on it. Please tell him to sit tight, and that I'll be in touch when I can, and please tell him that I love him. No! Bullshit! Bullshit. God. I hate it. Oh, let's get our payment. I don't know what we're gonna do with that money. I'm sorry. We got an email from Emily, Blitz's ex-girlfriend, and she said that she was thanking me for convincing Blitz to leave her alone. But then she said that it's because whatever she's doing is very, like, you know, dangerous or whatever, and that she still loves Blitz, and she wants us to tell him that. And I was like, no, bullshit. Bullshit. Blitz is just a fucking creep, and he needs to get over it. Yeah, Mary says, oh my god, Emily, no. Shadness under siege. All-out war has broken out between the Rambach and several mercenary groups. Not sure who started it. Not sure if it matters. If I were you, I'd stay the hell away there. Held away until they finished killing each other. Okay, so this is about the thing that we did with Iger. The side quest we did last time. That Keats. I knew the place is a powder keg. This is a bit much. Has anyone made it out of there safely? Streets aren't safe at the moment. If people aren't out already, they better have some food and water stockpiled. The shock villain writer posted something about the Labatchevsky, but I haven't been able to find any evidence to corroborate that. Like Jax claims, it's just the Rambach defending their turf against these free agents. Selling used custom Westwind 2000. Like it says, good condition, clean, got the turbocharged kit, additional armor plating to the front and sides. Trunk is a mounted Ares autocannon, but you'll need a rigger to operate it. No hand axis. Looking for 80,000 new yen, OBO. I don't know what that OBO means. Nice car. Wouldn't happen to be any corpse looking for it at the moment, huh? When does the crew learn that Blitz's anarchist tendency is ANCAP? I mean, I think basically all of the anarchists in the Flex State are pretty much ANCAPs by the way that they've portrayed it, or at least they're not far from it, which is why the Flex State is a fucking shit show. OBO is best offer, or 80,000 new yen or best offer. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Has the PPS been triggered? Any wrecks? Rebuild? Nope, all clear on that front. Nobody drove this baby but me, and I don't wreck cars. The autocannon dropped the last sucker who tried to do any damage. Okay, let's read the contents of Alice's optical chip. We still haven't decided what to do with the bloodline data. I'm basically just holding on to it. Slot the optical chip into the computer's waiting chip jack. On the screen, Alice's office blossoms into view. A half-second later, a real-time simulation of Alice appears, seated behind her mahogany desk. Something about it reminds you of a figure from a wax museum, lifelike but dead inside. It greets you with a facsimile of Alice's joyless smile. Customer name, Cade Wolf. Its voice is hollow, synthetic, an automaton masquerading as a living woman, one who you've never even met in the flesh. Account number, 1012579. Greetings, valued customer. I am an offline simulacrum of the Alice persona. I have been included on this ship to answer any questions you might have about your information purchase. Nifty piece of tech. Not now, Blitz. If you are ready to proceed, I will present Alice's findings. You may interrupt this presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. Is that the only thing you respond to, or can I talk to you like a normal person? Simulacrum hits just slightly. You may interrupt this presentation at any point by saying, Alice, I have a question. That answers that. We're ready. Let's get this show on the road. Well, it understood that. It understood that let's get this show on the road. Very well. Commencing presentation. Simulacrum goes rigid for a moment, then seems to relax. When it speaks, it sounds more natural, as though the real Alice is speaking through it. Alright, Cade. Wolf, I've got news for you, and I've got bad news. Or I've got good news for you, and I've got bad news. Let's start with the good news. I found Vauclair, and he's alive. Thank God. The trail to your missing doctor was a long and slippery one. The fee that you paid barely covered my costs for the job. I sent a team into the Sox on a fact-finding mission. I bribed government officials. I greased the palms of wage slaves at megacorps all across Europe. Each step I took eliminated possibilities, drew me a little bit closer, and finally I found the place where Vauclair is being held. Simulacrum makes a sweeping gesture with its right hand, and an image switchblades onto the stream. A grainy overhead photograph annotated with map coordinates. You recognize it immediately. Is it the Hartfield Manor? This is where you'll find him. He's being held captive at a remote estate called the Hartfield Manor. You've got to be kidding me. He was there the whole time? Glory says nothing. She just studies the photograph and nods. Okay, nobody tell me. I get it. This is something else that I missed. Do I have a question? Alice, I have a question. The simulacrum hitches again, and you can feel the life drain out of it. It looks up at you robotically. You have a question? Alright, please make your inquiry now. You said that Vauclair is being held at the estate. What evidence did you turn up to support that? One of my assets at Transistornet provided me with a video feed dated 2053-10-10. So, October 10th, 2053. The feed was taken by a corporate surveillance stone. Playback commencing. The screen is filled with grainy black and white video feed. You recognize the Hartfield Manor, photographed from high above. The camera pushes in and the image sharpens. Through a barred, ground-level window, you can see the shape of a stooped, emaciated figure. His body shows clear signs of neglect. The figure is unmistakable. It's Vauclair, 20 years older and worse for wear. His skin hangs loose on his bones, and his cheeks are hollow. There is a distinctly gray pallor to his skin. Really? From, like, way far away, a guy that nobody's seen for 20 years, and who has been, both older and also much physically changed, but it's unmistakable? That's impressive. That's Vauclair, alright. What's left of him, anyway. Doesn't look like they've been feeding him much. Shakes his head. Poor bastard. Another figure steps into frame behind Vauclair, an orc. He turns his head slightly, and his skin grafts catch the light. Vauclair slowly turns to face Aldrin, and the video feed cuts out. Simulacrum stares at you impassively. Do you have another question? What else did you turn up about the Hartfield Manor? Seismological data and thermal imaging confirm the existence of a large hollow chamber beneath the estate. It is my suspicion that Dr. Vauclair is being held somewhere within this substructure. If Fjordstring has kept Vauclair trapped there for almost 20 years, she's got to have a reason for it. It takes effort and resources to lock away a man for that amount of time. So what's her endgame in all this? Why not just kill him and be done with it? Malice? Revenge? Who knows? Remember, this was the man who shot her down. He sent her crashing into a radioactive wasteland. If somebody did that to me, I'd want to hurt him too. And I'd make it last. Well, that's great, Iger, but I think it goes deeper than that. According to Witcher's DVD, Vauclair designed the experimental weapons that shot her down, and that weapon split her body from her essence. Glory glances down at her own steel and chrome arms and suppresses a shudder. If I had to guess, I'd say that she's trying to make him fix whatever he did to her. That's what makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Glory. There's a moment of silence as the group processes Glory's suggestion. Before anyone can speak, the simulacrum cuts back in. Do you have another question? No more questions. Let's get on to the bad news. Very well. Feel free to interrupt again with any future inquiries. The simulacrum pauses, and a brief tremor washes over its eyes. Its eyes flutter, and you can hear the sound of your computer working to process more of the chip's data. Iger turns to address the team. If Claire's at Harfeld, we got problems. The last time we broke into that place, they took Monica out. It was a miracle that any of you got out alive. I mean, you weren't on the ground. That would have helped. Yeah, but now we know what's down there. This time we'll be prepared for this. We can handle it. We're also gained so many levels. Iger shakes her head. No, it'll be even worse this time. First time we went in, we had the element of surprise on our side. But now they'll be expecting us. They're hunting us, remember? Our security team is going to be waiting for us, Dietrich. That Aldrin bastard is going to be waiting for us. And even if we make it past them, we're going to have to deal with the dragon in the basement. I mean, why weren't they there in the first place? I don't understand really, other than, for the sake of plot, why this super important place wasn't being guarded more heavily in the first place. Well, what else can we do? Cut and run? Last time I checked, that wasn't an option either. Even if it were, I wouldn't take it. I'm not running from this. Not after what they did here tonight. None of us are, Glory. But Iger's right. We can't just go charging in there again, now without some kind of edge. Simulacrum jerks back to life. It resumes speaking, blissfully unaware of the conversation that it's cutting off. Dante wasn't there last time, though. That's true! We're gonna have Dante and Iger on there. Without Monica. Monica's good, but I feel like we got an edge. And now, Cade Wolf, on to bad news. You know where Vauclair is, but rescuing him will not be possible. Alice, I have a question. He continues waiting for a response. Why the hell not? In the course of my investigation, I encountered something terrifying in the Matrix. It was fast, cunning, and very definitely intelligent. I'm convinced that I only escaped because it let me go. It could have killed me in a heartbeat if it wanted to. The thing that I met is protecting the Hartfield Manor, and it's going after anyone who gets too close to what's happening there, so we just don't go to the Matrix. Alice, what did you see in there? What is going after these people? By way of explanation, I would like you to read the following document. Simulacrum makes another sweeping gesture, and the menu slides back on the screen. This time it is filled with text. What you're looking at is an archived forum discussion from the early days of the Shadowland VBS. Can't you read it out for us? That's kind of your job. Blitz stares at the screen. It isn't kidding, Chief. The discussion is dated back to 2036. That's ancient history of the decking community. Probably isn't correct to call these guys deckers. Hackers would be the more appropriate term. Oh my god. Hackers. When you're finished reading it over, say, Alice, I'm done, and we can continue. Read the archived discussion. As you lean in to read, the text slowly begins to scroll up from the bottom of the screen. You all hear about the SK team that got crisped a few hours ago? Whole labs worth of researchers, all burned and broken beyond recognition. Ugly stuff. No, it's Clockwork. We've seen him. At this point, who hasn't? Power spike. Got him right through their data jacks like a bolt of lightning to the brain. A 1 in a million accident is what they're saying. And do you believe that? Got a more plausible explanation? Like Mr. Mayhem. It's a good screen name. I'm gonna go see if Vampire is good or not. Good night, everyone. Okay, SL. Bye. Are you playing it? Or watching someone. Yes, actually, it was a cleanup operation. Color me intrigued. What were they cleaning up? A secret project that Loftware didn't want anything to do with. You might have heard rumors about it. The project name was Apex. And you've lost me. Apex Clockwork? Seriously, that old line of Drek? I'm telling you, jokers, Apex is real. Or at least it was. Until the Whizworm pulled the plug. Come on, Clockwork. We're still decades away from seeing a fully functional AI. You know that. Those Apex stories that have been floating around, they're just some conspiracy nuts wet dream. Fine. Keep your heads in the sand. Some of us know the truth when we read it. Okay, Clock, I'll humor you, but riddle me this. If Loftware had an armed and operational AI in his claws, why kill it? You remember what happened to most of Echo Mirage? The crash fires killed them, fried their brains, but not supposed to do with anything. With the commercial release of the CDT-1000, some security firms are working on counter-intrusion software that could do the same thing. Black Ice. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Black Ice. How prescient. Whoa, scary stuff, man. Well, the goal of Apex project would be even scarier. Ice waits for you to come to it. Apex would be bound by those restrictions. It could go out hunting, hit its targets when they least expect it. That's why they called it Apex. It was designed to be the apex predator of the digital world. And so, rather than using it to his advantage, Loftware decided to kill it in the cradle. The Whizworm's no fool. Some things are too dangerous to play around with. How would you put that gentle genie back in the bottle if it ever slipped out of your control? Answer, you couldn't. Whoops. Did I miss one? Maybe not. Alice, I'm done. Simulacrum to expect to life and settles in a neutral post. There are no official records in the Shadowrun database to support the existence of the Apex project, but the thing I encountered was Apex. Of that I am certain. Just as I am certain that Apex is responsible for the deaths of Monica Schaefer, Green Winters, Clockwork, Peregrine, and a score of other dickers over the last 16 years. We saw BBS Shadowland post some Clockwork, though. Like, in the recent, when we've just been clicking on it. Let's raise his hand. Hold up, Alice, I have a question. I thought they said that Loftware killed Apex. They speculated as much, yes. They were wrong in that count. I do believe that Sader Krupp was developing Apex as a tool for Matrix warfare. I am also convinced that the IT personnel who were killed were the Apex development team, but I don't think the Loftware was responsible for their deaths. Apex killed them. That would be my guess, yes. In the turmoil surrounding Loftware's buyout of Sader Krupp, a number of projects went missing. I believe that Apex was appropriated by a member of Führerschwingen's organization at this point. It was then unleashed on its own development team to silence them. Since then, it has provided information control for the Firewing. A pet AI would explain how Führerschwingen has managed to maintain our conspiracy and avoid detection for the past 2 decades. Anytime anyone gets close, the AI takes them out and scrubs their records clean. So there's your bad news, Cade Wolf. Valclair is being held at the Hartfield Manor. But knowing that does you no good, because you can't approach the place. I doubt that you could open the door without Apex frying you. Why? You just don't go into the Matrix. You can do things manually. Just bring explosives. With enough explosives, you don't need to you don't ever need to go into the Matrix. We did last time. Yeah! They were trying to protect their secret. Like Audrin said, if we hadn't gone down to the basement, they would let us go. Apex didn't react to us until Monica attempted to force the door to the basement. Do things manually? What kind of Luddite are you? I am a fan of King Ludd. Good Ned Ludd. You mean bring a Gep gun? Exactly. Now you get it, Daimon. And now that the cat's out of the bag, they have no reason not to pull out the big guns on sight. Teacher grimaces. You're right. We can't go back while Apex is in place. The room falls into silence. Finally, Iger turns to you. What's the play, Cade Wolf? Well, we can't turn back now. If Apex is standing between us and Valclair, then we need to find a way to kill Apex. Fucking A, boss. I'm in. How do you kill an AI in the... how do you kill a thing that lives in the Matrix when you can't go in the Matrix? Presumably, it has, I guess, a computer system somewhere, but wouldn't that be in the Hartfield Manor, behind the doors you can't open, without going into the Matrix? Or bringing enough explosives? Did you hear that, Alice? Do you have any suggestions? Simulacrum hitches again. The pause stretches, finally comes back to life. The AI has a kill switch, but Alice deemed any additional contact with Apex to be an unjustifiable risk. Attempting to reach the kill switch would be inadvisable. I'll be the judge of that. Alice, tell us about Apex's kill switch. Overload it with cat videos. Is it Laputin machine? Or what's Gunter's? I don't remember what Gunter's is. Simulacrum stares at you with dead eyes. Thanks to my close encounter with the AI, I was able to run a trace on it. Through this trace, I discovered the physical address of a backdoor access point for Apex's programming. An old Saterkrupp research lab, long since abandoned and fallen into disrepair. The facility is now hotly contested gang territory. This does not make sense. I also don't know why it didn't kill her. I've also determined that a kill switch for the AI exists somewhere in the basement of this facility. I will provide you with a physical address. I don't like the smell of this cheap. It's said that Apex let Alice escape. Yeah. Turns to address Simulacrum on the stream. Alice, why would a Matrix Warfare AI allow you to run a trace on it? It stares straight ahead. Its eyes are dead. I'm afraid the answer to that question falls outside of the scope of my written parameters. Simulacrum stutters one final time and looks up at you with an apologetic smile. You've now reached the end of this presentation. I have been encoded with a final message from Alice to Cade Wolf. Playback commencing. Simulacrum's eyes go wide and the light floods back into it. It stares directly at you. Cade Wolf, if you didn't listen to me before, listen to me now. Drop this, stop going after Vauclair, get out of Berlin, and stay out of the Matrix. I'm telling you this for your own good. That's all I have to say. I'm following my own advice. I'm out. Don't try to contact me again. Simulacrum reverts to its idle state, slumping like a puppet with its strings cut. Its eyes glaze over, and its face goes slack. Then the screen cuts to black. So the dragon has a killer AI in charge of security. Can't say I'm surprised, but then nothing surprises me anymore. We know what killed Monica. We have a name for it, and we know how to kill it. It's good enough for me. We know what we have to do. We can either stand around talking about it, or we can go do it. Agreed. We shut down Apex, then we re-enter the estate and rescue Vauclair. He's the key to this whole thing. Sounds like a plan, boss. I still say that all this is crazy talk, Chief. Taking on an AI isn't just a bad idea. It's suicide. So my vote is to cut and run. Why? I mean, there's nothing inherently about an AI that makes it better than a person or a team of people. Like, it's certainly possible, but Blitz surveys the rest of the group, sees determination in their faces. There's always the thing about AIs. It's like, where does, when there's like, especially like AIs that sort of escape or whatever, it's like, code has to be executing somewhere. Our team of people had a dog. Yeah! Our little dog, too. It can't just like live on the net. Especially an AI is going to be huge. The dog is extremely good, that's true. It needs a lot of space. And if its its ability to interact with through the net is going to be limited by its bandwidth and connections and all that kind of shit. I mean, it could I guess install. You could have watchers in the, whatever, your sort of ISP nodes that are connecting people. But it's just a lot of, there's like a lot of logistics. It's just not, you can't just, there's a lot more to it than just having an AI. Blitz surveys the rest of the group, sees determination in their faces. Finally, he sighs. But if you're really going to do this, you'll want the best decker you can find along for the ride. And I guess that nominates me. Woo. Alice said that the kill switch... I like that everybody just ignores him. Alex said that the kill switch is located in some old SK facility. Assuming that the site was shut down sometime after the Apex project disappeared, it could have stood empty for years, maybe decades. She also said the building was in gang territory now. I wonder if it'll be anything like Das Kessel House was. I mean, we've been into gang territory before. It's not a big deal. God, I hope not. There's only one way to find out. Let's get prepped. This thing isn't going to kill itself. Don't forget, boss, we're taking on an AI here. I'd recommend bringing the best cyber deck that you can afford. Someone tells me we're going to need all the firepower that we can get. Higher begins their weapons checks. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Whatever's there, we'll deal with it. First, we find our way into the basement. She peers through the scope of her sniper rifle. And then we kill AI that killed Monica. Iger, you know you're not going to be able to kill it with your sniper rifle, right? Damn right. The team breaks to begin gearing up. As she slides a shell into her shotgun, Iger catches your eye. You did good out there defending the Kreutz Bazaar. You've had our backs the entire way. Made good decisions. I appreciate that. Now you need to forgive yourself. You weren't out of position, Iger, and you know it. Iger scowls at the floor. Thanks. Can't do it, but thanks. Anyway, we should get back to it. We've got an AI to take out after all. She pauses for a moment, frowning. Cade, do me a favor and keep your eyes open on this one. We're walking into the unknown here. Makes me a little uneasy. This actually feels like less unknown than most of the missions we've done. It's just super dangerous. Don't worry, Iger. I've got your back. She smiles, claps you on the shoulder. I know you do, and I've got yours. You've more than earned it. Let's get to work. Without another word, the troll slides her shotgun into the sheath on her back and turns to continue her pre-mission checklist. Alright, let's go get some guns and some other shit. Nope. Yeah, elite. Cyber decks. I don't have enough decking for this one. That one, yeah, is much better. I guess I should get this one though, even though... Wow, I don't actually have that much money. I kind of thought I had more money. Oh, because I used it all. I bought all the cyber stuff. Oh god, look at that shit. Oh, fuck. Well, I want that. It's just very... Oh, we got new outfits? +1 decking, +1 drone combat. No, we don't actually have new outfits, and none of these are not helpful. Do I need this shit? Well, I need some drone repair kits, I think. Do I have these? I need to know what I have already. I just have level 2, which means I do need some of these. Also, I can sell some shit. Need that. Drones. Let's talk to see what you got for assault rifles. SMGs, shotguns. Wow, your assault rifles are expensive. A minigun? Holy shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get... well, if I sell this, that's still only 250. And I really need probably more programs. Okay, I can sell that. That's 1,000. That's pretty good. I don't know what's in my, you go look what's in my, like, stash. The reason I want to look at assault rifles is because Iger doesn't have one, and it's pretty, I picked up, like, the AK at some point, and it's been pretty nice to be able to give her that in the 3rd slot. When the shotgun and sniper rifles are not really appropriate. Okay, so I've got these. I'm gonna want some. God, there's my fucking grenade launcher. Yeah, it's like bugged. It's like in this thing here. I don't know what's going on there, but wait, no, now it's not showing at all. Or now it's like showing. Okay, well, it better not actually be. I'm concerned. No, I still have both drones. Okay, I don't know. Fuck. I think I need to buy new cyberweb programs. Although I'm gonna send Blitz in, but I'm curious whether. I guess that's a good question, is do I need to actually go in? Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't show up in here like this one does. It doesn't even show up in the list at all. I don't understand. It seems confused. I do need some of these, I think. Also maybe need some programs. I need this. I need this. Yes, please. What do I have? I have erosion. Yeah, okay. Alright. I could get this. Thing is, it doesn't actually, it's not really that much better than what I have. This would be good, but do I have the points for it? Oh, I do have the points probably. So I could get a better deck. Nah, I don't have the points. Oh wait, yeah, now maybe I do. So, because I have that bonus. So can I? I could, but I don't have the money for it. I'll sell these, it's fine. So I don't have the money. Darn. Maybe I shouldn't have bought those cyberwares. Oh, I do want to buy some drone repair kits, but I'll look at what kind of guns I can get. I don't actually know what Iger actually even has. I assume she has ranged combat 8 at this point, but I don't know for sure. Let's see, is this a sniper rifle? I can't tell. Yeah, I could get basically an M16. Which is probably good. Did I sell the... I didn't sell this yet. Okay, it does show both of them there. It just shows everything equipped, even though it's not supposed to be able to be equipped like that. Oh, I could actually sell the grenade launcher. It's 600. That's a lot. Yeah, she could probably use a minigun if I was able to get it. But I don't have the money for it. I think this might be what she has now. This sniper rifle. So we can get the Colt. Probably should sell the grenade launcher because I'm not actually able to use it. Like, it's kind of a joke. And it's a lot of money. Alright. So I can get this, but this is without the smart link. I don't remember what the smart link does, but I think it's important. So I think I get this. And then I can go get some drone repair kits. It's fine. Let's go get drone repair kits. Oh wait, can I look at? Can I see? I can't see how much HP they have. Really annoying that you can't see the stats on drones outside of combat. They don't show up like guns do in here or like cyberdecks do. They're just class S. It's good. I don't know. Who knows what it does? Okay. Well, let's get some of these, I guess, then. It's probably good enough. Honestly, I don't really need that stuff, but if someone's gonna die, it's gonna be me, usually. Is there anything else I want to buy? I don't think so. Oh. Well, I guess I can go see if I can talk to people. I don't think I... Guessing... Maybe they have stuff to say. I don't know. Blitz is clearly still as tense as ever. The table in front of him is littered with cigarette butts, and there's an enormous mug of soy craft cradled in his hands. He looks up with you a tortured grin. Hey, Chief! What can I do for you? God. Do I really want to tell him? I guess I should because she asked me to, but I just like, come on. It's not a good idea. Nothing much, Lucas. Hey, I've got something for you. Really? What is... He straightens and his eyes goes wide. Wait a second. How do you know that name? Maybe you should see for yourself. I copied it to my PDA. Ugh. He grabs your wrist and pulls it toward himself, angling his head to read the screen of your PDA. A few seconds later, he looks up at you with a grin. Well, you were right. I wasn't as right as I wanted to be, Blitz. Seems that way. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's okay. Ready to leave this behind you and concentrate on your work? Here's a hint. The correct answer is yes. Yeah, boss. No more digging around. No more fishing expeditions. When Emily's ready to come back, she'll come back. I get that now. Good. Hopefully that time is never. Okay, there we go. We got our achievement for Blitz. Relationship counselor. Jesus. Everybody's moving around. Interesting. You know, I never really thought about the Glory hangs out in the bathroom usually. I didn't really notice that that's what that was. That's where Glory usually is. Got a job to prepare for. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll save and go. Assemble a team and travel to the coordinates that Alice provided to find a backdoor access point and shut down the Apex AI. We still can't take... Oh my god. Well, that's so dumb. We still can only take 3 people, so we can't take Dante. It's really annoying. I mean, I could not take Dietrich, to be honest. He's not that useful. Would I rather have... Like, Dietrich is mostly good for his buffs, but... And his heal. I mean, I'd take Glory then instead. Wait, she got... Oh, the revolver doesn't replace her pistol. It's just a second gun. That's weird. Oh well. Oh, cats. Apex, an artificial intelligence designed for matrix warfare. The thought of it sends a chill down your spine. For years, the shadows have been ripe with rumors of true AI. Names like Mirage and Psychotrope have fueled conspiracy boards in the Shadowrun BBS since 2029. Most savvy Shadowrunners dismiss these stories as bunk. I wonder if those are references to, like, tabletop Shadowrun adventures. But from what Alice has told you, at least one of the stories is real. Apex is waiting for you, somewhere down in the basement of an abandoned Satyr corrupt lab. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wade through a lot of gang territory to get there. Not you. Not you. Wait, what? Oh my god. She doesn't have a dated. Fuck! She can't actually use a smart link gun. Holy shit. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Alright. 1 second. I don't think I saved before I started buying everything. What? Oh, come on, game. Okay. Load. It's our autosave. Well, that's not what we want. That's so annoying. Oh, that's extremely annoying. It's a long. It's not that long. Alright, let's go see what we can buy if I sell the damn gun. This is really annoying, like, that I can't see these things, because, like, you can't look at your teammates' stats when you're not in when they're not in the party, and they're not in the party while you're in the Kreuz Bazaar. You can't look at their equipment, like, you just can't see things. It's just dumb UI shit. Alright, so we want to go... I mean, we're not going to be able to sell the gun for very much, right? Yeah. That's all I can sell the gun for, so I'm not going to be able to buy shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Could have gotten this gun. Guess it's not that big of a difference. Also be nice if you could do the equipping stuff before you go through this loading screen. It's very odd that you have to do this. You do this part before you go, but then you do the equipping part after you get there. Okay. Yes, you can equip it. Oh, I just... Wait. Wonder if we put Blitz into the Matrix, does he have to use his own program? Or does he have to use the programs that I have? Or does he get his own? I don't know. He had his own in the one time that I was using him, but that was different. Guys, how's it going? Maybe I'll just, like, avoid talking to you. Nope. A huge orc in ragged combat fatigue steps forward to meet you. He walks with the swollen bravado of a man who's getting used to getting what he wants. One of his meaty arms jerks up, a hand held upright in the universal sign for stop. The other clutches a bulky assault rifle. The orc inspects you. Well, he's clearly got like a helmet on, but God. The orc inspects you. His body language is decidedly unfriendly. You don't look like a magnificer? You're not one of us, and I'm guessing you ain't here for the hub either. So tell me, who are you, and what's your interest in this building? Should I lie? I feel like if I lie, I would need charisma or etiquette, which I'm not gonna have. His name's Ulrich. Ulrich. I'll try lying. I think I'm gonna hit a check that I can't make. With that kind of gear, bullshit. If you're here for the hub, then I'm a cross-dressing elf. He grins, revealing a mouthful of jagged teeth. This building is under Arbiter protection. Can't let anyone who's packing that kind of heat. We don't want the building getting shot up after all. I'm not planning on shooting anything, not unless I have to. Yeah, well, can't exactly take that at face value. Look, it's better for everyone if you just turn back. We don't want to fight you. Can't risk letting an unknown player into this situation right now. He pauses for a moment to search around. Maybe I can help you out with your situation. Well, that puts a different spin on things. He pauses for a moment to consider. You look like you'd handle yourself. We could probably use you if you're willing to help. Maybe even be some money in it for you. But if not, well... He saw a rifle in his hand, shifts position slightly. That's a different conversation. And what exactly do you want us to do? Iger's tone is neutral, her posture relaxed, but one of her hands casually comes to rest on the butt of her shotgun. Ulrich doesn't seem to notice. We're having some trouble with the local mage gang, the Magnificers. The orc turns his head and spits. They texted us without warning, took up in our building, and kicked us on the street. Me and my boys were the rightful protectors of this block, but the assholes that screwed us, they've got the building buttoned up pretty tight. We can't get in there to make things right, but maybe you can. If you could enter the building and do some damage to those Drek-eating Magnificers, the Arbiters would be willing to pay you 200 new yen per kill. You bring me back their ambulance, you get paid. How's that sound? Iger raises an eyebrow. Your call, fearless leader. You know the timetable we're working on. So I can kill them, or I can go kill some mages. To be honest, I'd rather just kill them. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't have time to go mage hunting. Although, money is nice. I don't know what kind of timetable we're working on. Like, we're not on any more of a timetable than we were. It's a deal, Ulrich. Good, yeah, I think this will work. Iger gives you a small nod. Her hand falls away from the stock of her shotgun. You need anything else? Are you ready to go crack some skulls? I want to know what I'm going up against. Tell me about the Magnificers. A gang of parasites. They think their magical talents make them better than everyone else. Because of that, they feel entitled to take up wherever they want. Up until recently, they've been content with pulling pranks and stealing purses. Childish direct, but they were basically harmless. Then their new leader took over. Called himself Trithemius, but I remember when he was just a skinny little prick named Yuri. Lets out a derisive snort. Should have kept a better eye on him, I guess. Should have stomped him flat when he started putting on airs. Would have saved everyone a heap of trouble. Trithemius took over the Magnificers, militarized them, and convinced them they could take us. It takes the element of surprise they actually managed to do it. New York folds his arms over his burly chest. Any day now we're going to show him exactly how bad an idea that was. I think I'll start by breaking Yuri's neck. Anything I should know about the building before I head inside? You'll probably see some burnouts floating around the ground floor. They're all there for the hub. It's some kind of church or something. A guy called Parson runs it. Between you and me, they're all batshit crazy. Not dangerous, just nuts. Why'd you keep them around at all then? Because a lot of them are rich, paid a direct load in rent, and we redistributed that wealth to the common man. Let me guess, you define yourselves as the common man. Do you see a tie around my neck, pal? Do I look like a corporate stooge to you? We are the friends of the people. We are the people. Don't you dare question it. I wonder who I'm working for. I'm Ulrich, the leader of the Berlin chapter of the Arbeiters. We're a polyclub, small but growing. We serve the people of the working class, protect them from the parasites that would exploit them. You're not a fan of the estate, then? Anarchy is not the solution to the people's problems. Do what thou wilt is a policy that rewards only the powerful. The working class gets trampled. A strong, people-centered communist movement is the only way to protect the interests of the common man. Give us a few years, that's exactly what we're gonna be. Well, shit, where have these guys been the whole game? And to think I was ready to kill you. You look pretty dug in out here. How long do you intend to man the trenches? Be out here as long as it takes. We're taking our building back one way or the other. For over 3 years we protected that place. We held it for the people to do with as they pleased. Kept it safe from parasites and exploiters. Everything was cool until the Drexel Magnifiers sucker punched us. No negotiation, no warning. They just turned on us out of the blue. About a couple dozen spirits down on our heads. I didn't even know that we were under attack until the water in my bathtub snaked up and tried to drown me. That's awkward. Most of us got out alive, but we've been stuck out here ever since. Just give us some time, though. We'll take the building back. Starve them out if we have to. When we do, those scrawny bastards are going to pay. Just one more thing. I need to get into this basement. Anything you can do to help me out? Basement? Why'd you possibly want to go down there before? I just need to get in. Can you get me in or out? Yeah, I can help you. But it'll cost. You're charging us? Seriously? This isn't even your building anymore. You got the wrong idea. I don't need New Yen, friend. What I need is Trithemius' head on a fucking platter. Problem is, he's holed up somewhere in the building and we don't know where. Best guess, he's hiding somewhere upstairs in a room with no exterior windows. Somewhere, probably somewhere close, he stashed the power coupling for the elevator. He pulled it to keep us from getting access to the guns we stashed in the basement. So, find and kill Trithemius, grab the coupling out of his apartment, bring me that stupid amulet he's always wearing so I'll know he's dead. Then, I'll give you the control chip I pulled when we had to fall back. Slot them both back to the elevator, and I'll take you straight to the basement. So they both have something we need. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I can just lie. Say, sure. Good. Just remember, no amulet, no basement. Now go on through and show the little prick what it means to screw with the Arbeiters. This is the front entrance. Another front entrance. These are apparently locked equipment. Carl. The man behind the counter looks tired. His lids are heavy, and his eyes are bloodshot. Welcome to Carl's General Store. What can I do for you? Let's see your inventory. Medkits and drugs. Oh, and a drone repair kit. Oh, that's nice. I need some info. He rubs his eyes, does his best to shake himself awake. Yeah? Alright. What do you want to know? What do you know about the Arbeiters? Bunch of tough guys. I took a big cut of my sales and protection money, all in the name of the working class. Funny, last time I checked, I was one of the working class. In fact, I'm the only one who's working in this whole damn building. He spreads his arms, hopeless look in his face. But at least they kept some form of law. Mugging and assaults were rare. They didn't let murderous spirits run loose the upper floors. So, you know, take the good with the bad. I think you're actually what we would call a petty bourgeoisie. Sorry, buddy. Since you're a store owner. What do you know about the Magnifiers? I don't care about much aside from their own magic. The whole world's one big magical peasant goddess to them, always trying to summon bigger and better spirits. Dangerous stuff, man. Must be tough having to live down here with that going on over your head. It ain't easy. They charge less in protection than the Arbiters did, but they don't care about keeping anything even approaching order. They just hide out in their clubhouse, get high, and summon spirits to terrorize and kill people up on the 3rd floor. Poor bastards. Let's lay out what this place like. He pauses for a moment, gathering his thoughts. When the words come, they're slow as molasses. Well, you're on the 1st floor. That's the hub. My shop. The 2nd floor has mostly been converted into makeshift apartments for people to live in. Gang squats up there. The Magnificers. Dangerous people. Stay away from them. 3rd floor is mostly housing too. Lots of Parsons communion crazies live up there. The Magnificers have a squat up there too. He leans in and lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Pretty sure their main crib's up there too. Don't know exactly where. Sorry, buddy, I'm not buying anything. Hello, Parson. Those proportions don't really seem to match up, but the attendant behind the counter is an uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beatific smile. A yellow ID tag pinned to his chest announces his name in large, blocky letters. Parson. He nods at you and raises a hand in greeting. Welcome to the hub, sister. Are you here to share in the splendor of communion? If so, I can show you an empty terminal. What do you do here? I'm the custodian of the hub. I tend to the bodies of our brothers and sisters while they share in the rapture of communion. I might be interested. Tell me more. Communion is a spiritual experience, friend, available to all for a small donation. Gestures at the banks of terminals lining the walls. The hub acts as the core of the communion. Those who jack into it are in turn linked to one another, daisy-chained together at the brainstem. Race, gender, social class, all the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It is a monument to the great truth that so many of us deny, that we are all the same at the core. Imagine it, friend. Dozens of individual minds, all tied together into a single cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious, connected through the hub. Parson raises his hand in supplication. Join with us and feel your limitations fall away. Sure, I'm game. Where do I jack in? Wonderful. You may now use any available terminal in the other room. Now, if we may discuss your donation. Sorry, my friend misspoke. We can't do this right now. Iger pulls you aside. Are you crazy? You can't plug your head to that thing. You remember what happened to Monica and Winners? All at once, Parsons' face goes blank. The benevolent smile dies away and begins speaking in monotone. The hub is currently closed for routine maintenance. Please come back again later. Parson? Are you okay? The blank expression remains for a moment, and then just like that, it's gone. The familiar, peaceful smile returns. Oh, yes, hello. The hub's currently off limits. It must have slipped my mind. I'm so sorry I didn't mention it earlier. Parsons' expression changes. You see confusion bordering on panic. He shakes it off for a moment. Is there anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me anything about this building? Beyond the hub, there isn't much to speak of. There's a small shop down the hall if you're hungry, or need basic supplies. He shrugs and offers you an apologetic smile. And that's about it, I'm afraid. What about the upper levels? There are floors above us, of course, but you're unlikely to find anything of value up there. Just the domiciles of the faithful and the Magnificers who have taken charge of the building. I would stay clear of them if I were you. I need to get down to the basement. Ah, that would be difficult. The stairway leading down to the building's sublevels has been blocked, and the elevator has been sabotaged. It stopped working at the same time that the Arbiters were driven from the building. One of the gang leaders is probably your best bet. Ulrich is right out front. I suppose you could try your luck with him. Or if you'd be willing to do me a favor, I could tell you how to find Trithemius' hideout. The choice is yours. What's the favor? A pair of squatters on the 2nd floor ripped the guts out of one of my terminals. They have taken the data jack signal converter, and the terminal will be out of commission until I get it back. A single damaged terminal may not sound like much, but trust me, the entire experience of communion has been diminished by this act of vandalism. I believe that I know the squatters responsible. Their leader's name is Janet. She is a decker of some skill. I don't know what she has planned for my parts, but I do know that this situation will not stand. Cannot allow another terminal to be damaged. So you want us to deal with them for you? Yes, but not with violence. I want you to talk with them and convince them to bring me back to my components. Do this, and I'll tell you how to get to Trithemius. Deal? Why don't you just tell me what I want to know, and then there won't be any need for violence. Sounds straightforward enough. Excellent, it's a deal then. I have some questions about the local gang activity. Well, we do seem to have more than our fair share. Very well, I'll answer your questions. What can you tell me about the Arbiters? Parson lets out a heavy sigh. Pack of snarling animals dressed up as a polo club. I'd steer clear of them if I were you. Their ideology is loosely based on neo-communist movements from the past. In truth, I think they just copied a few pages from an old Red Army faction handbill without ever bothering to learn what they meant. For all their rhetoric, the Arbiters are just another street gang. They shout for the sake of shouting. There's no real conviction there. If you came from outside, you probably bumped into their leader, a huge orc who calls himself Ulrich. He can seem reasonable, but I'd give him a wide berth. One more note, if I were you, I'd avoid being seen with the Magnificers. The Arbiters take shots at members of the Mage Game whenever they see them. If you're not careful, you can find yourself caught in the crossfire. I need to know more about the Magnificers. Power-drunk fools, a lot of them. The Arbiters are bad enough, but the Magnificers are even worse. The Arbiters' interests are limited to theft and violence in the name of their cause. The Magnificers, they have power, and they seem to relish in abusing it. Now that they've claimed the upper levels of the building, it isn't safe to travel beyond the ground floor. Several members of our congregation have been mauled to death by Magnificers' pet spirits. He shakes his head sadly. Now we travel only in groups. You're safe down here, though? Yes. Trithemius needs the hub. To threaten this congregation would be jeopardize his primary source of income. But the upper floors enjoy no such protection. They have become dangerous places to travel. Should I be worried about the gang war that seems to be gearing up around us? While you remain in the hub, you have nothing to fear. We pay well for the use of this place. Now the gang would risk driving us away. And the rest of the building? He spreads his hands. If you choose to go exploring, I can't guarantee your safety. That's good. And the bathrooms. No, not bathrooms. The terminals. Everybody does not seem very, happy. Doesn't even look like a good drug trip. The elevator appears to be offline. The control panel's LCD screen is unlit, and its metal casing is badly dented. You can easily pry the metal casing away from the wall, exposing a mess of wires and circuitry. After a quick inspection, it becomes clear the elevator is wired to operate around a control chip. The chip is missing, and it looks as though the power coupling has been yanked alongside it. Without these components, there is no way for the elevator to function. Looks like both walls gave way, and they took the roof with them. The entire hallway is blocked with debris. Alright. Go to the second floor. Okay. Oh, we can get in there. What? You fucker! Also... Oh my god. That's not... Oh my god. That's not... Can I just... No, I don't have a... God damn it. I was trying to click this button. And instead, apparently, I just ran the character all the way over. Well, it is my guardian, I guess. It just looks the same, and it looks fucking shitty. Also, it didn't follow me over. Wait. Oh no, that's Blitz's drone. That's what is going on. That's why it looks the same as my old one. Okay. You missed. like a 54% shot, and you fired 5 times and hit once. Oh my god, this fight has gone so badly. This is amazingly terrible. Oh my god, your fucking thing is terrible. That's a taser? What the hell are you doing? Are you... Oh, of course you're doing that. You're gonna blow up his damn... Okay, great. Your thing is terrible, Blitz. What the hell is that? Oh, disarms an enemy. So you get to there. I don't think you're gonna be able to fire on any. Well, you might be able. Nope, still can't even fire on that guy. Wow. Who's the conjurer? I don't think it was that guy. But yeah, I think it was this guy. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We recovered. Since this is not meant to be a difficult fight, I just fucked up really badly in the first round. What did you just do? Oh, you damaged her armor. Alright, there we go. What are all their... Oh, right, they're fucking medallions. We get money. Spellbook? Oh. Power bolt. Glue. Target cannot move, can still use AP to attack. That's cool. Niche. Okay, just stole some money. Communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly. Join us and be rewarded. So this is the communion dormitories, I guess. The communion must flourish. The communion must grow. We are one through the communion. Join us and we'll be one together. On the dresser is a scrap of paper with Shark Tank scribbled on it. Okay. Is that the password? A group of metahumans huddles together, their eyes wide with terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises, and a few more have serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. At your approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His gray hair is badly matted, and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, may I ask? And what are you doing here? Cade Wolf, and you are? My name is Franz. These are my friends and my wife. We live together. Well, we used to live together, up on the 3rd floor. You used to live upstairs? Yes, until about a week ago. Then the Magnificer's pets moved in, and we had to run for our lives. Spirits, you mean? He nods, a look of pure misery on his face. They're always summoning the damned things, but last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew it was happening, they were running wild in our living room. We tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. He shakes his head, a haunted look in his eyes. We had no choice but to leave everything behind. We've been scraping by down here ever since. Franz takes a moment to collect himself. When he speaks again, he sounds more composed. At least Janet is letting us use her Matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves thanks to her. Janet? I need to talk to her. Can you introduce us? He looks over you, paying special attention to your gear. Finally, he nods. Tell you what, if you take care of those rogue spirits, if you clear the path to us for us to return home, I'll give you the password you'll need to speak with Janet. Alright, I'll let you know when it's safe. This is just like a side quest, like, everything is just this whole chain of shit. Do you know anything about the hackers over by the stairs? Janet, you mean? Of course we know her. She and her bitheads control the only Matrix hookup in this dump. Thankfully, she allows us to use her uplink. It's only by her generosity that we've been able to provide for ourselves at all, and she's kept us from having to rely on Parson and his wacko religion, thank God. He leans toward you and lowers his voice. By the way, friend, you don't want to plug in with those communion drones. I've seen it too many times. People jack into the hub, and when they come back out, they're different. It's creepy, and it's wrong. Different? What do you mean different? Maybe detached is a better word? I've seen all kinds of people jack into the hub, but only one type comes back out. Quiet, subdued, disinterested in anything other than their beloved communion. I don't know what happens to them in there, but they're somehow less, I don't know, less alive when they come back out. Makes my skin crawl. Do you know where the Magnificer hideout is? Can't help you there. We used to see a lot of Magnificers up on the 3rd floor, but I never wanted to get too close to them. If I don't know where their hideout is, I'd ask Parson, or maybe step outside to ask Ulrich. Not that you're likely to get far with either of those nutcases. What's our optional objective list at this point? Oh. Weird that these aren't considered optional. I guess because I didn't hit lie. Seems like they should be considered optional. I want to see if Shark Tank is actually the password. It is. Okay, well. A middle-aged woman with chocolate-colored skin and shoulder-length dreadlocks looks up from her PDA with a start. She's decked out in form-fit body armor, and in a flash, her assault rifle goes from slung to held at the ready. Who the hell are you? How did you get the password? I mean, none of these are true. I read it on a note. I asked politely. There's enough of that in this world, don't you think? She gestures at the rifle. Cut the shit and start talking. What do you want and why are you here? Parson sent me. He wants his hardware back. She shakes her head violently. No way! Those parts are keeping us online. Not just us, but everyone worth a new yen in this hole. Parson can keep running his ridiculous little cult just fine with what he's got. But us, we're the only Matrix connection these people have. Look, those parts can't be irreplaceable. Let me take a look at your terminal. Maybe we can figure something out. Alright, the terminal's in the back room. Go take a look. But if you try to rip us off, you're going to regret it. That seems like a bad thing. Also, she's a big hacker. Shouldn't she already know just as well as I do what she could do? Maybe she's not much of a hacker. I love the fucking terminal with all the monitors. The hacker's terminal has clearly been cobbled together using whatever parts they could find. In spite of this, it's a remarkably impressive piece of machinery. Studying the terminal, it took almost no time to identify the components Parsons sent you to find. Examine the terminal to see if the signal converter can be removed without disabling it. At the moment, it's impossible to remove the part without disabling the terminal. The converter is required so that the signal the terminal sends can be interpreted by the data jack of its user. You need decking 8. Could you ask Blitz? He's got decking 8, I think. Should. Perhaps a more common part can be modified. A converter is a pretty specialized piece of hardware, but a data jack impulse transmitter is a widely available piece of equipment and can be converted to work in its place. Okay, so we could maybe go buy that from Carl. What is the point of this? Oh, he knows where the hideout is, right? So it seems like you could avoid most of these side quests by just killing people a bit. $1,000? Can't you cut me a deal? Alex baffled. Why would I do that? Not that much, I don't. Well, I don't have that kind of money. Or that kind of charisma. I am basically maxed out. Well, I need decking. Go to the 3rd floor. Is this just going to be random people to kill? Well, not quite. Not quite. Glory, sometimes I wonder about you. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't see it. Okay. It was like she could use her marking ability that I never use. They've got actions for it. Alright, there we go. But we're still in combat, so... Is that it? Oh no, there's one here. Shit. Let's pull back. I would like to pull that guy back too. I should have if I had thought about him. Flush target. Huh, interesting. Oh, shit. I didn't think I could see. I thought I was out of range. Can you see that? No. Can Blitz? No. Can the other drone? Yes. So it needs to get out of the way so it doesn't just get fired on. Let's go over here. What? What? Glory, you said you couldn't see it. Glory, you have line of sight blocked, but it can somehow hit you? Okay, that seems pretty bullshit game. Like, why can it hit her, but she can't fire on it? What the fuck? Alright. I'm determined now to just see this, like, make it come in here. Are we still in combat? Why are we still in combat? Oh, what? Those were not there before. Alright, it's gonna get hit, unfortunately, I think. Or it's not, okay. Whoops. Should've. I didn't think I had. Didn't realize I needed more to get out of there. What are you doing, Dio? Or Rosa, sorry, Dio's on camera. Hi, Dio. Did it not? Hello? Oh, hey, shit. Well, I should have put him on Overwatch, and I didn't. Okay. Once again, it is randomly, like... I am baffled by the line of sight stuff here. You guys missed? Glory, just kill it. Oh, finally. Oh, that was that thing. Okay. So we could go get us a password that we already have. But you know, we're helping people out. Is there nothing on this side? It's weird. I guess there is, just no doors that way. Oh, looks like a mage is gonna be attacking us. That's fine. We've got company! Blast them! Really? Gotta go do that? Oops. Oh yes, one of those. Fucking love it. Love those. Oh, whoops. You're all the way out here? Alright, we're in there, Blitz. There we go. Hey! What's up, guys? You missed. Really? Ah! That's more like it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Oh, you're both out of... Okay. You're not out of... Let's move to force them out of... into the actual fire zone. Okay, healing. What? I see. There's like really weird sidelines here. But, you know, that's basically exactly what we wanted to do. So. I'm just gonna go up here. Pop, pop! Oh, maybe I'll actually just kill him. Nope. Not quite. Really, Iger? Alright, there we go. I was like, Iger, how did you not have... How did your Overwatch not go off there? Oops. It's a lot of amulets. Let's get spellbook. Shadow. Okay. Just sick. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully we can finish this. I don't know, we might have to actually stop mid-mission. Wait, why am I out here? Oh, I did get stuff. What are you looking at, Rosa? Thanks, Daimon. I wonder what this little weirdness is about. High-pitched, squeaky voice shrieks out of the intercom. Go away! I won't let any spirits in here. You can't hurt me behind my door. No, you can't. If I were a spirit, would I be using the intercom? Voice becomes calmer and lowers in pitch. Huh. Guess I've never heard of a spirit using an intercom before. It's a really good point. Are you here to save me? I really like this intercom image. Like, it looks like a, you know, a bugged out eye, even though it's clearly just a mechanical, like, camera lens. Yes, I'm here to rescue you. Let me in. There's a long pause. Alright, I'm gonna let you in, but be cool, okay? I mean that. No funny stuff. You hear a great deal of fumbling on the other side of the door. Finally, the lock unlatches with a clutch. Like, I can't believe that worked. The man waiting on the other side of the door is wide-eyed and bedraggled. He looks as though he hasn't eaten in weeks. There's almost no flesh on his bone. His beard is long and tangled, and his jacket is smeared with grease. He nearly jumps out of his own skin at the sight of you. Who are you? Are you part of the communion? Have you come to take me back? Please, no, I don't want to go back. He spits and claws at the air in front of him as if fighting off an invisible attacker. All the while, his eyes are locked on you. No, it isn't safe. Spirits, it's not safe. Calm down. There are no spirits. They're gone. The hallway's empty. Empty? Yes, empty. All is empty without communion. But safe, you say? It's safe? His eyes go wide. It's safe? I can return to communion? He breaks into a ridiculous grin. I must go now. Yes, communion awaits. Oh. Well, bye. Whoops. I don't know if that was good. But hey, we got Cram, a designer of amphetamine. So that's... Huh. So can we really not, like, figure out how to get So you actually have to do like this, at least some of these side quests, because you can't get to the secret hideout, apparently. Thank you so much. There are many people left that put themselves through danger to help a bunch of strangers. Happy to be of help. Come on, everyone. These kind people have made our home safe again. Let's go home. Hey, you were supposed to tell me the password. You don't know that I already got in there. Franz's face lights up at the sight of you. He steps towards you with open arms, a huge smile plastered across his grubby face. Hello again, my friend. I can't thank you enough for helping us return home. The spirits did quite a number on the place, but that doesn't matter. Thanks to you, we're back, and we'll have it shipshape again in no time. Just glad I could help. Well, thank you again, and now if you'll forgive me, I must go back to helping with the cleanup. All the best to you and yours. Please feel free to drop by any time. He's not just gonna... Okay, there's no option to actually ask him about the password. So, that's kind of weird. He doesn't even mention it, like, oh yeah, I told you I was gonna give you something. Is there no, like, so if I don't have these stats, is there just no way to get this thing without, or the money? I guess, yeah, like, I guess you should just have the money. I just happen to not have very much money. Yeah. Looks like the part you borrowed from Parson is acting as your data jack signal converter. I think that I can cobble together a replacement, but I'll need a signal regulator to modify. You don't seem to have any spares on hand. The eyes widen. You could do that? Jury rig one for us? That'd be amazing. Don't get too excited. We still need the part. I bet you could get one from Carl down on the ground floor. No one else around here would have anything like that. Well, except for Parson, of course. He's got more replacement parts than he knows what to do with. Okay, maybe we can ask Parson about it. That would be more feasible. Although maybe I just tell Carl it's for Janet. Put it on our tab. Damn it. Alright. And I can't kill him for the transmitter. You'd think maybe I could do that. Well, why can't I ask him about the fucking part, since she mentioned it? Like, she specifically went, oh, but Parson might have the part. He's got lots of spare parts. Like, why can't I tell him, okay, in order to get your thing back, we need a spare one of these. So, let's just trade. This seems dumb. Oh god. A blurry photo of Janet. What? Hanging up? Ew. Because you like the hacker Janet. What are you talking about? Come on, man, her photo is hanging right behind you. You know, it'd be a real shame if something happened to her. Okay, that's not... What the fuck? I thought I was gonna say because it's for her, not because I'll kill her if you don't give it to me. Happened to her? What could happen to her? What do you mean? Are you threatening Janet? Warning about what? I clicked too fast. I didn't see what Iger said, which is annoying. This is a dangerous situation. She won't hand over the parts if it takes her terminal offline. That would get her hurt, or worse. Alright, I get your point. Thrust a small electronic device in your hands. Take the part and get out. And don't you hurt her. So this is the intended solution. You've got the right skills? Apparently it is. Yes. At least it doesn't involve having to kill her. Which is what I thought was going to happen. You don't have the skills or the money. Sorry, I gotta go install it. Modify the impulse transmitter, yes. After a few minutes of work, transmitter is modified and installed. You now have the converter and the terminal is still working. So, all fixed up. Everybody wins. You get your terminal. I've got my parts. See the tension drain out of her. Thank you. I'm glad this could end without bloodshed. There's been enough of that around here recently. Sure looks that way. Also, you should maybe watch out for Carl. Because he hangs a bad picture of you, a blurry picture of you in his store, and that's really weird and creepy. I've recovered the parts for your terminal. Ah, excellent, my sister. Let me see them, if you please. Parsons' smile disappears for a moment as he studies the parts. His brow furrows in concentration. As suddenly as it disappeared, his smile returns. Yes, these are the pots that I need. Thank you, friend. I trust that there was no trouble? That you were able to obtain them without bloodshed? Of course. We never spill blood when we don't have to. Parsons' face lights up. Oh, that is wonderful news. Truly, truly wonderful. Now I have my end of the deal to uphold. I mean, he's displaying his creepiness for all to see. That's, well, not good, but yeah, like, she should know already, I assume. If you're still hell-bent on meeting with Trithemius, take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You'll find an abandoned apartment at the end of the hall. Look for the stylized M painted on the wall. It looks like 2 crude lightning bolts facing one another. That's Trithemius' personal sigil. There's an old bookcase at the very back of the apartment. Under the 2nd shelf from the bottom, you'll find a button that opens the door to Trithemius' hideout. How do you know all this? Because the abandoned apartment was once mine. In the days before I discovered the Peace of Communion, I was a very different man. I had need of such contrivances. But not anymore! Finally, I am at peace. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that I have like a non-optional objective to kill Trithemius. Like, and it goes with that dialogue where it's like, you can say you agree to it, or it's lie, agree to it. It's like, why are those 2 different things? Why can't you just decide later? What if I haven't decided? Isn't this the, oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, that's the stylized M, I guess, is out there. So here's the bookcase. Well, look at all this shit. Well, 4 guys. I also wish I could tell my people to, stay out here. Oh, he's got a nice portrait. A rail-thin elf wearing a comically ornate wizard's robe. Although, of course, he's got a hood on in his model, so... Stands at the center of the room. When he speaks, his voice wavers and cracks. So, you're the one who's been turning my home upside down. I assume that you come in search of my head at Ulrich's behest. I would warn you, stranger, he cannot be trusted. That right? Yes, it is. He may have a use for you now, but as soon as that no longer holds, he will kill you. Steeples his fingers, looking for all the world like a kid in a Halloween costume. I would offer you an alternative. What is it that he has offered you for your assistance? I'm sure we could reach an equally beneficial agreement. We need to go downstairs, into the basement. Well, then our purposes run parallel. To reach the basement, you must use the elevator. The stairs will not reach it. There is no other way. Couldn't we just break into the elevator and, like, open the elevator shaft and go down? When we took over from the Arbiters, I removed the power coupling from the elevator controls. Had to keep Ulrich out of his primary armory. In exchange, Ulrich removed the elevator control chip. A petty move, presumably to prevent us from accessing the same armory after he retreated. If you agree to kill him, I'll give you the part that I removed. Then all you have to do is take the chip off Ulrich's stinking corpse. Trust me, that's the only way you'll ever lay hands on it. Once your usefulness to him has run its course, he will devote all his strength to crushing you. Honestly, Treef, I don't think that I believe either of them. Trithemius inclined his head. To show you how serious I am, I will offer you a further boon for dealing with Ulrich as he deserves. A magical item of great and inscrutable power! With it, you may call a powerful spirit to your side to defend you and crush your enemies. Do my bidding, and this will be yours for the taking. Well, I guess that's the chance I'm gonna have to take. Everybody in the apartment says that they're worse, so, or the building. The elf's lips twist into a cruel smile. Big mistake, pal! You're gonna burn for that! Ow. Okay, I'll kill the conjurer. Of course, I can't see. Well... Oh, yeah, you don't have a drone anymore. The fuck, Blitz?! I'm warning you guys, I've got a grenade launcher, I had no idea how to use it properly. Oh no, dropping frames. Okay, it's back. I sold the grenade launcher Daimon, so I do not actually have it anymore, but... Also, this is fucking hilarious. Blitz just has an ability to mind control someone? Like, what? Why does he have that? Then I guess we can just hit this guy. Cyber them. Hello, Steer. Oh, hello. Yeah, get him, little guy. I wonder if I should be grenading. Oh. Thought that was... Really? Really? Oh boy. Okay. That looks kind of bad. That's also really annoying. Please don't blow up my drone in one round. Hi, Dio. Okay. Marked the target. Okay, there we go. Are you still confused? You are still confused for the moment. Alright. Oh, now we can open these. So we have the key. An amulet. Oh, that was the power coupling. Okay. Flamethrower. Okay. Can we give extra spells to Dante? That'd be really weird. Yes, Dio. Oh, money. Dio, do you have to keep sticking your butt in my face? You're like, yes. Saw that coming. You better give me my money. That's mostly what I want. I don't care if I have to kill him for the power thing. I just want my money. He owes me 2,400 new yen. Hey, Ulrich. Got a few magnifier treatments. Yes, there we go. Money! Wow, really embracing the Shadowrunner lifestyle. Look. Ulrich accepts his amulet with a smile. Nah, nice work, friend. Raises the jewel high above his head, then hurls it to the ground. It explodes into a spray of dull, glassy shards across the concrete. Ulrich favors you with an ugly smile, then reaches into his pocket and fishes out a badly scuffed control chip. He hands it to you. Well, I'm a man of my word. Here's the control chip for the elevator. Slot it in the elevator terminal, and you'll be good to go. Oh, you also need to plug in the power coupling that Udi stole. You did grab that, right? It's supposed to be Yuri, right? Is that? I imagine it's still up there somewhere if you didn't. Yeah, I did. What's hang on, you never... What? Ulrich holds his hand up and shakes his head. Whatever, it's not my problem. I've got bigger things to worry about. Besides, you've got the chip. I've held up my end. Without waiting for a response, Ulrich takes a step back, and then turns his head to shout out the toughs behind him. Listen up, boys! Our friend here just taught a wizard boy a permanent lesson about messing with the Arbiters. Chorus of cheers erupts from the assorted gangers assembled behind Ulrich. So gear up, because we've got a goddamn building to take back. Oh, so, yeah. He was perfectly trustworthy, at least as far as us, as we are concerned. Doing exactly what he said he'd do. Seems good. Let's go. You easily pry the metal casing away from the wall. When you slot in the control chip and the power coupling into place, the system immediately hums to life. The control panel's LCD screen flickers, cycling through a variety of symbols before finally displaying the word online in warm green letters. Alright, I think we'll probably call it after this, because it's about like, yeah, 3:40? Feels like that last dialogue choice was supposed to be a double cross or something. That was weird. Yeah, that's what it kind of read like, but he was like, nope. I think it's that he never told us about the power coupling, that like getting, or not, yeah, that like getting the control chip wouldn't be actually enough to open the elevator, but people had already told, other people had told us about it, and maybe, I think he maybe actually did tell us about it, but, because that's the only, like, the kind of thing was like, oh, you got it, but that's not actually enough to open it, but we already had it, and if he didn't tell us about it, which I think he did, other people had, so it really wasn't a thing. Just weird dialogue. The elevator rumbles. It was also that they misspelled the kid's name also in that dialogue, so I think that there was something there. Yeah. Elevator rumbles and clanks its way downward into the guts of the old Seder Krupp Development Lab. 18 years ago, this place and the project that was being developed there disappeared from the record books. Thanks to Alice, you are one of the few people alive today who understand why. Now, Alice was clear about one thing. You are here because Apex wants you to be. If the AI hadn't wanted you to trace it here, she'd have wound up as dead as Monica. For better or worse, you're here at Apex invitation. The elevator grinds to a halt, the doors slide open, and your nostrils are assaulted by 18 years worth of stale air. Apex and the kill stick switch that will deactivate it await. I wonder if Apex is going to ask us to, like, do something so that it can fight Feuerschwinge, because it probably doesn't want to be under the control of Feuerschwinge. Okay. This must be the old server facility. Apex's access terminal should be down here somewhere. Okay, yeah. I think I'm just going to save here and we'll come back. Because it's almost 4 hours. I usually only play 3 hours, but this game, the missions tend to take a long time. Or they're not very conveniently broken up. Alright. Thanks for joining me tonight, everyone, for Shadowrun Dragonfall. I'll be back next Tuesday for more Shadowrun Dragonfall. I will also be back, not tomorrow, probably. I will be back at least on Friday. See you next time to upload an AI into a dragon or something. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, I gotta update this. So I think what I'm gonna do on Friday, I think I'm gonna start Alien Isolation, which I never played before. It's on my list of relatively recent games to play through in the past couple of years. So I'm gonna do that. Thursday, I don't know if I'm gonna play anything or stream anything. We'll see. I would like to. I just don't. Stellar spotting is just and programming stuff is just generally kind of hard for me to stream, even though sometimes it's good. Yeah. So and the rest of the schedule is below the stream as well. And you can follow me for notifications when I go live. You could sub for emotes of my cats. This is like the first time in quite a while we've had a cat on stream, like almost the whole stream, I think. Okay, I guess the camera's a little bit imbalanced here. Can't get it to balance. There we go. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this, and I appreciate a lot of that is you guys being here watching and chatting. So I really appreciate you guys being here. And oh, you can't see the cam anyway. Oh, that's right, because I moved it away from the. God. Oh well, it's fine. Look, look, look. That's good. Okay. Uh, yeah. So I hope to see you guys again. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye. Look at Dio. He's so cute.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together
In the box.
and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Goodbye for now, until we meet